What's goody, my peopleizations? What's goody, my peopleizations? We're gonna put your seatbelts on today. Brace yourself, because you're gonna be dealing with a lot of emotional people. Like KKK 13 said, you biased, and I didn't even say a word. See, how could I be biased and I didn't even say a word? You understand? Do me a favor, my peopleizations. All my people in the building. Do not time out anybody today. Don't block nobody. Don't time them out. Don't do any of that. None of it. Please. None of the above. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't do any of that. Okay? You see, like exclusive news insider, he said all cap. How could it be all cap and you ain't even hear what I said? Don't even know what I'm talking about. You see? You understand? So you have people like that. So I'm asking my peopleizations, do me a favor today. Don't time out anybody. Don't block anybody. Don't time out anybody. Don't do any of the above, please. All right, because they're gonna get this work today. They're gonna get this work today. They're gonna get this work today. Trust me, they're gonna get this work today. Doesn't matter. You see, you already dealing with, like I said, we already dealing with emotions over facts. When you got guys like exclusive news insider talking about his cap. Did you hear what I said? How do you know it's cap when I ain't even start talking? You got people like what's the KKK 13? Oh man, you're biased. Didn't even say a word. I didn't even say a word. He typed bias before I even came in the studio. He said I was biased before I even came in here. How you know what I was talking about? Get out your feelings, deal with facts. See what I'm talking about? How you walk into a classroom, you never been there with the teacher, and say, hey, this teacher don't know what she talking about. You sat down, you listened to her teach before the bell even rung. You see what I'm talking about? Right. Mr. Pazzo, my brother. Salute DP Rocker. What's blazing in sports? High event. Ahmad is Ahmad. Philly Miz 215. Carl Lillavoice. Joe Mack. LJNTJ 909. Michael McGee. Josh Harv. Right Hook 1000. Based Up. Tab Investments. Donald Favors. Brothers UK. BH. James Gaskins. Nato the Great. Adrian Vett. John Walker. COD H7, COD HS35, my brother. Exclusive news insider, KKK 313. New Juice, John Walker, Mundox, Bobo, Stan Swoosh, TJ Sports, all topics. My brother Adrian Vett in the building. Stan Swoosh is in here. Gravy Davy in the building. Scott Cardona, JS Bent Gaming. Salute my brothers. Biz Phone, Ebony Queen, Peace of Blessings Queen, how you doing? SG Pass, Greenhold Dunham, Yakov One White, Bo Desi, the late bloomer, Sick Lyrical Damager, D-Man Jr., my brother, Mash 201, salute. Jafari Caesar, salute. Chilltown Majors, Justin Alexander, Montre, salute. Big Texas, Clayton Smith, my brother, SG Pass in the building, Sim P, Boxing Dads, Meech the Shredder, Jeremy 2685, Chappelle Show 56, salute. Exclusive news insider said I never meant this. No, you didn't, brother. We just need to listen before we react. Trey BD, the real John Walker, Eric Horn, salute. December Winter, LK Ross, salute. Johnny Q, salute. Texas T 346, salute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna work today, my people. We're gonna work today. We're gonna work today. You understand? It's me. We're gonna get into this. Kashif Dixon, salute. Jonathan Robbins, salute. It's not that great, brother. It's this, right? That's family, my brother, salute. How am I missing people? How am I skipping my people? Will Lattimore, salute. Romel Lane, Josh Hall, salute. How are they coming in pieces like this? What is going on? I'm reading it in order, and yet it's coming in pieces. Jamel Allen, my brother. Andres Ortiz, salute. Now I know King Senior, salute. Stephen Truitt, salute. East Tay, salute. Now I know people gonna come in here. See, I deal with all facts. Now, I'm going to tell you something. First off, wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Smash that like button. King Jr., salute. Michael James 616, salute. AZ Landlords, Stoney Scott, salute. Gravy David, salute. Johnny Stanley, salute. Taylor Bell, my brother, salute. Jackie Winfrey, salute. Smash the like button. Ring my doorbell before you walk inside. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Steve Adams, salute. Let's work. Exclusive news insider, my brother in the super chat. He said, never would insult your credibility, Blue. Never. No, and then it's not that, right? Dio, salute. Tito Figueroa, salute. Tiana Scott, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? It's not that, right? It's that we gotta listen. And maybe I was ahead of myself when I read your comment. Seth Brundle, salute. Because maybe you wasn't even putting it the way I interpreted it. So maybe I have to apologize, great brother, and I don't mind standing corrected because maybe I interpreted it wrong on how you put it in the comment section, right? So I stand corrected. Nathaniel Weathers, Quentin Evans, D. Sham, Seth Brundle, salute. So it's all great, great brother, exclusive news insider, all great. But the other fella that came here talking about I'm biased didn't even say it. I didn't even say a word, and he said I was biased. Isn't that amazing? Otis Mickle, Geo James Khalil 98, salute. Quentin Evans, salute. Now let's get into this. Dio, salute. Terence Crawford has let it be known that he never wanted to fight Sean Porter and Errol Spence. Taft Womack, Quay Scott, Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., salute to the young king, Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., man. He got his diploma today, man. Salute to the young king, Gilbert Rodriguez Jr. My brother, Bish, B Megastar, what's good? Bish, you already know what to do, man. If you have sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Pinson TV. Bish, put the link in the chat, please, my great brother. Brooklyn Max, salute. Lock for Ken 10, salute. Robert Singleton, salute. Cerebral Shadowboxer, my brother in the super chat. He said, Blue, that's what I was talking about yesterday. Bud stated he would not fight Spence for 50-50. Okay, I didn't even see it. You know what? CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell, he expecting. Congratulations, great brother. My bro right there, Carl Burrell, man. Possum Fairclaw, salute. He been, my brother CB Sports TV, he been here since I had like 50 subs, man. Bernard Byers Jr., GF Hipster, salute. Since I had like 50 subs. L-Town, salute. My brother Bish, he dropped the link. If you have sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, friends with kids, little cousins, have them subscribe to KK Pinson TV, please. The link is right there in the chat. Nathaniel Weather, salute. Okay, Cerebral Shadowboxer, you know something, bro? Somebody had sent it to me. A few people, I'm not going to say who they are because they're in the sport of boxing. Chris, salute. And I don't want, make it seem like little Chris Johnson, salute. William Taggart, salute. Champ Mandel, salute. They had sent me this, right? And I didn't open it. I hadn't opened it. So I didn't see what you was talking about, Cerebral Shadowboxer. That's why. Grease with Fire, salute. So I didn't see it when you said it. Paul Ruffin, salute. That's why. So, okay, so you was already up on game. You should have inboxed me or something because you was already up on game. So, so with that said, Rico Breland, David Morrison, salute. Box Talk 101, salute. So with that said, we got 300 people here, 315 people. Let's get 315 likes. Smash the like button. You see, they're not sending out a notification. They're dragging their feet. Let's work. Smash the like button, okay? Raider Time, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, salute Blue in chat. Smash that like button. Yes, sir. Let's work. Let's get the likes up. We got 326 people. Let's get 326 likes. Smash the like button. Let's work. So, with that said, Terence Crawford makes it abundantly clear he never wanted to fight Errol Spence and Errol Spence and Sean Porter. Why do you say that, Blue? Now let's look at it from this standpoint. Big Tony, salute. Everybody, Jelani Evans, salute. Now let's see if everybody follows this. Everybody was saying, oh, Terence, Errol Spence, Big Lake Shore, salute. Sir Lou the God, salute. Jelani Evans, salute. Everybody said, right? Everybody said this. Jermaine Vancegate, salute. Fat Cat Shadowboxer, salute. Yeah, they up on me, right? They're purposely not sending out notification. We know this. But that's why we got to smash the like button. So now let's look at it from this standpoint. When Errol Spence said it's easier for me to go this route and fight, these fighters, Sosa S, salute, Boxing Social Network, salute, and fight the guys here on the PBC side that are still very, very credible fights, that are still big fights, right? And everybody, Errol Spence said he wanted to go the easy route. Errol Spence wanted the easy route. SG Pass, salute. Errol Spence said he wanted to go the easy route. When we knew exactly it's just how you interpret it, right? We knew how you could take it. Box Conversation, my brother Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. Reggie dropped the link so people can subscribe to your channel, great brother. Kevin Alexander, salute. Yeah, Mark Ambrose, salute. Jackie Winfrey. Oh, for sure. There's going to be, just give it some time. They coming. But listen, my people, again, I want to reiterate this. Do not time out anybody today. Don't block anybody today. Not one person. Don't time out one person. Don't block one person. None of that. Not one person. Not one person. Not one. Regardless of what they say. Not one. RBZ, salute. Okay? Richard, California, salute. All right? Not one person. So, ask yourself this question. Sean Porter said, when he got wind, you're saying 007, salute. He said, when I got wind and smashed the like button, now we got 375 people. Cloudboy Bones, salute. Now we got 375 people. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up to 375. Okay? Mark Ambrose, salute. He who greets with fire, salute. Right? Brian Corbett, salute. Anthony Rockwell, salute. You have talked for 5 minutes and haven't said anything. Okay, so, hey, how many channels you think is on YouTube globally? WB Sports TV, salute. How many channels you think? It got to be millions, right? Go watch them. Unforgiving Life, salute. Go watch them. You here to listen to me for a reason. So go watch them. You want instant gratification? That's what's wrong with today's time. That's what's wrong with today's time. Everybody want instant gratification. Go watch them. It's a trillion channels. Eric Nicholson, salute. A trillion. You watching me for a reason. Spiritual Bias, salute. Right? Okay. So, Bobo, salute. So now, Sean Porter stated he talked to Terence Crawford when he first got wind that Terence Crawford was going to make his way to 147. And he said, I never even thought about fighting Terence Crawford. But when I heard that, Bay King, salute, that he may make his way to 147, he said, I reached out to Terence Crawford. Shy Focus, salute. And this is backed up. Juan the God, salute. He said, I reached out to Terence Crawford and I said, hey, I just wanted to reach out. I know you coming into the division now. You know I'm campaigning here, right? Now, essentially saying that now I have to get myself mentally in tune with. We might have to fight each other. You understand? Let us kick it, salute, right? With DB 100, salute. Chevelle Solomon, salute. So now we might have to fight each other. What's your plans when you get to 147? What's your goals here? Right? What's your objective? Right? New Jersey, salute. Wilfred Marfisi, salute. Right? Chris Rob Media TV, salute. So he said that Terence Crawford said my objective and my plan is the same plan as yours. Right? He says, I want Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao, and Danny Garcia. Right? And to back that up, I'm going to show you the receipts. King Vonnie 86, salute. I'm gonna show you all the receipts. Sean Porter said, okay, so Sean Porter's not gonna get up here and make up stories. That's number one. We know that already. That's just not who he is. Anthony Moore, salute. It's not who he is. So Sean Porter said, he asked him, Randy Watson, salute, what's your objective? And he said, the same objective as yours. Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao, and Danny Garcia. Okay? Jay McKenzie 7, salute. And Sean Porter said, okay, so I'm not having, it's not in my mind, Cedric Trailer, salute, that we're going to cross paths until we absolutely have to cross those paths. And Terence Crawford agreed with him. Hector Bruce, salute. Aiden Ray, salute. So Terence Crawford agreed. Once we get to a point where we have no choice but to cross paths with each other, then we will revisit that. Then we'll address that when we get there, right? Okay. Brooklyn Mac said, you tripping. Errol was champ already. Who's tripping? Who's tripping? Brooklyn Mac. I told y'all don't time out, don't block anybody for a reason. Because I got time today. EB Newish, salute. Javon Brown, the trolls are slaying Mr. Shelton, my brother, salute. Right? I have time today. So we're going to get into this. Chris Smith, salute. Junie Rivera, salute. Because this affects the fans. And the fans deserve to see the best fight the best. Salute my brother Larry Eben Smith in the super chat. Dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, what's up, Blue? Salute to you, King. Somebody said Errol wasn't champ when Crawford came to 147. Oh, okay. Chef Boyardee, salute. Okay, so so now he says, Sean Porter said, we'll cross that path when we get there. Now, I'm going to back up these receipts. Now, if you date back when Terence Crawford first came in the welterweight division, Viva Tu Vida, live your life, salute. Queen 71, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? If you look at that, right, when Terence Crawford first came into the welterweight division, right? So now, guess what? Terence Crawford was asked about fighting Errol Spence Jr., and it was stated, hey, this is the biggest fight that could possibly happen. The fans want to see you and Errol Spence Jr. That's being deemed the mega fight, right? And what Terence Crawford response was? Not for me. And I'm going to give you dates. Terence Crawford said, not for me. My mindset is to be the best, you have to beat the best. Errol Spence is not the man at 147. So that's not my plans. That's not my fight. This was when Keith Thurman was still the belt holder before he lost to Pacquiao. And then they asked him, okay, so what's your plans? He said, Keith Thurman is the man at welterweight. So for me to be the man, I got to beat the man. And Errol Spence is not the man. So for everybody to come here talking about he was calling out Errol Spence, and he even said, I called out Errol Spence from 140. Why you call out Errol Spence when you was at 140? If your plans was to go to welterweight and fight the best, and you ain't view him as the best. I'm going to ask y'all again. Why would you call out Errol Spence since you was at 140? If your plans was to go to 147 and fight the absolute best at 147, and you didn't view him as the best, how do I know he didn't view him as the best? Because he said so. Because later in the same interview, when asked, Errol Spence passes the eye test for me, he looks like he's the better fighter out of him and Keith Thurman. And Terence Crawford said, your eyes are deceiving you. Because he's not better than Keith Thurman. This is what Terence Crawford said. So somebody explain to me, when they say, oh, he's been calling out Errol Spence all this time to get the fight with Errol Spence. So why didn't he say that? I'm confused. And he told Sean Porter his 3-fight plan didn't include Sean Porter. And guess what? You go look like at Relentless with Terence Crawford and Andre Ward. See, this is all receipts that's coming from them. So you look at Relentless with Terence Crawford and Andre Ward. And what does he say? His 3-fight plan is. Danny Garcia is still on his fight plan. Win, lose, or draw to Errol Spence. Danny Garcia lost to Keith Thurman. He lost to Sean Porter. And he lost to Errol Spence. And Danny Garcia is still his objective over Sean Porter. Salute to my brother Oscar Lagrano in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said he mentioned Thurman at the time he was unified. Makes sense. Pac is a legend. Great notch on any resume. Keith Thurman was inactive, right? And you're right. Let's say Keith Thurman was unified. I told y'all, Keith Thurman was viewed as the best welterweight in the world. So why, when Errol Spence was pursuing Keith Thurman, did everybody try to act like he's avoiding Terence Crawford to pursue Keith Thurman? Let's say that's the case. If that's the case, then you got to give Errol Spence the pass that you're giving Terence Crawford for trying to fight Keith Thurman. He's been trying to fight Keith Thurman longer than Terence Crawford has. Salute to my brother Chris in the super chat. What's good with your great brother? What's goody with your great brother in the super chat? Dropping that quarter of a dub on us in the super chat. Salute to you, King. So help me understand, right? Now it's been, he explained his plans was not Errol Spence. Nor has it ever been. Talib Cunningham, salute. On the mic, my brother Terence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother On the Mic with Terence Bailey Sr. Mike Weary the Great, salute. Terrell Grace 04, salute. John Norrie, Kevin Faulkner, salute. No, Rasheed Muhammad, salute my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you 1,000%. Right? Champ Man Down, salute. Mr. Smith Job 278, salute. Dwayne Freeman, salute. Steve J, Big Zo, salute. So now, let's look at it from this standpoint. Now they said that Mr. Pac-Man 216, salute. So now, when he sat down with Andre Ward, he said, Tay Brown, peace and blessings, Queen, how you doing today? When he sat with Andre Ward said, if you can name 4 fighters and then retire, who would your 4 fighters be? He said, number 1, Manny Pacquiao. Number 2, Errol Spence. Number 3, Keith Thurman. Number 4, Danny Garcia. And then I'm gone. He did not mention Sean Porter. Just as Sean Porter stated. He did not mention Sean Porter. Now, why would you name Danny Garcia over Sean Porter? Over Sean Porter. And Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, and Errol Spence beat Danny Garcia. Are you looking to fight the best? No. You're looking to fight who you want to fight, not looking to fight the best. Sorry, people. Sorry, people. Sorry. You're not looking to fight the best. You're looking to fight who you so deem in your mind to be the best. Elijah Juan Lawson, salute. Slick P, salute. Ken Broadwater, salute. Nitty G, my brother, salute. Edward Torres, salute. Talib Cunningham, my brother in the super chat. He said, if Bud don't fight Spence or Porter next, I'm done. Because I know he's fighting Lopez next. Well, Bomac told me they have no interest in fighting Josito Lopez. S550J, salute. That's what he told me. Stacy Hawk Hagray, salute. Vince Simmons, salute. Ernest Skinner, salute. So this goes back simply to what I told you guys, that he don't want to concede to Errol Spence. The bottom line is he don't want to concede to Errol Spence for whatever reason. Why? Because he don't, as I told you guys, when D-Man Jr., salute, when asked about Errol Spence, WB Sports TV, salute, he said that Errol Spence is not the man. When Stephen A. Smith said to him, well, you look at the eye test with Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, you got to say Errol Spence is better than Keith Thurman. He says, your eyes are deceiving you. Frenchie Capone 313, salute. He said, your eyes are deceiving you. That's what he said. Mike Weary the Great, my brother in the super chat. EJ versus Thurman after Ugas, Bud acting like a girl. No, you know what he acting like? Right? He want all the control. Just like Kurt always says. If he says it, Alfred Petaway, salute. Emmy Ortiz, salute. If he says it's a good fight, then he'll make the fight. Fresco Custom, salute. So I don't want to hear anybody, because see, people was coming here. King Vonnie 86 said we got 307 likes. We got 600 people and we got 307 likes. Okay, so I'm going to wait until we get 600 likes. Dwayne Yosef, my brother, salute. I'm going to wait. Leon Proctor, King Deacon, salute. What's good with you? I'm going to wait till we get 600 likes. Dwayne Yosef, salute. We ain't going to do this all day. If you didn't smash the like button, smash it. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Bugaboo 55411, salute. I'll wait. Dwayne Yosef, salute. Let's wait. We'll wait till we get the likes of the 600. We'll wait then. Jay Blizzy, salute. PLG Ski, salute. We'll wait. No. Where they do that at? Lamont Griffin, salute. Best rapper on earth. Forget 2021, salute. Underground Solemn, salute. Thorough FAR, salute. Got 600 people here and we got 300 likes. No, man. You master Allah, salute. Peace to you, 7. Texas Bubba 6 TV. Edward Torres, salute. Nope. We work hard. So smash the like button. Let's work. Let's work. Mike Big Boxing, what's good? Go subscribe to my brother Mike Big Boxing in the building. Where you been at, bro? Drop your link in the chat so people can subscribe to your channel. Mark Fralin, Gavin Washington, salute. Eric Horn, my brother in the super chat. Bud never wanted to fight Spence. He's not #1 pound for pound. I can't debate that. Storm him out, salute. Let me tell y'all, because I know people going to be like, oh, Blue, you're talking about it again? Yeah, I'm talking about it again. Because this is the super fight in the sport of boxing. Sonic Lucas, salute. Kareem Ebanks, salute. This is the super fight in the sport of boxing. And you, the fans, we got 612 people here. Those 612 people deserve to see the best fight the best. 7 Mile Rookie, salute. Jay Huff, salute. Because you, all the fans, deserve to see the best fight the best. Dedicate yourself. Saturday nights, we dedicate ourselves to boxing. And I know they put it on the line every time they step through the ropes. Absolutely. But we deserve to see the best fight the best. Hands down, period. And this is the stuff that can't happen because of your pride. Heavy Betters Entertainment, salute. Timothy Hester, salute. Robert Earl Jr., salute. Because of pride blocking the fans from getting the fights they want and telling us what we're going to spend our money on. Prolific Life, salute. And telling us what we're going to spend our money on rather than giving us the fights that we want to see. This is globally deemed as the biggest fight in boxing. And yet, Terence Crawford is his ego is preventing the fans from getting the fight. Now, because we're going to get into the whole situation after y'all get them likes up. Dwayne Freeman, my brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, Bud don't want to fight any fights that might be hard or 50-50 in competition. He is only fighting guys he feel like he have an edge on. I had to paraphrase. Yeah, that's how it's starting to look. And it's hard to debate it, Dwayne Freeman. It's hard. Philip D. Redden Jr., my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He says, salute to my brother at Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to you, King. And I know people are not going to be happy with this, right? Lowland Prophet, salute. Because they want you to go along with the narrative. They want you to go along and don't cause any waves. That's what they want. They want us to just go along with it. Don't cause no waves, and just go along with it and just play along. Oh, this is a good fight. No, you ain't getting good fights. Philip 907, salute. Carlo Villarda, salute. All because of ego and politics. That ain't cool. Charles Plummer, salute my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you. It ain't cool. We deserve to see the best fight, the absolute best. And I'm not saying we're going to get the best fight, the best every outing. That's not possible, right? It's just not possible because there's skills, there's levels for a reason. But we deserve for them to put their best foot forward to make the best fights happen. And not because, you said this, so I don't want to fight you. No, that's playground stuff when you're dealing with elementary grade school kids. That's what that's for. I'm not going to play basketball with you because you said you don't like my sneakers. No, that's playground, schoolyard, grade school kids thing, activity, and behavior that need not to take place when you got fans spending millions upon millions of dollars. Combined, you guys are spending millions upon millions of dollars. And they're not giving you the product that you're putting out for. No. Corey McGowan, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. He said, let's get it. Salute to you. No. Oh, well, this guy said this about me. No. Instead of settling in the ring, Corey Bing Sr., salute. Instead of settling in the ring, Kenyon Loft, salute. Instead of us settling it in the ring, instead of them settling all of these feuds in the ring, no, they rather just deprive you, the fan. That's what happened. American Patriots 1776. Salute to you, great brother. James, salute. That's what happens. They rather deprive you, the fan. Because see, when everybody goes and lives in their $8 million mansions and they're driving their Ferraris and their Bentleys and they got on $1 million worth of jewelry, right? Where'd that come from? That came from you, the fans. So who loses out? You, the fans. Big Face Worldwide, he said stop it. No, you stop it. Big Glomanky, salute. Don't tell me stop it. You stop it. You spend your money where you so choose. Shaq Bellhorse, salute. You stop it. If you choose to throw yours in the trash, that's on you. Don't tell everybody else what they should and shouldn't do with their money. If they want to get the product they deserve, come here talking about stop it. No, you stop it. Leon Proctor, King Deacon, my brother in the super chat, dropping that quarter of a dub, a hundo. A quarter of a hundo in the super chat. He said, Booba, what happened to Doug telling Errol Spence Jr. to pull up his, yep, now who needs to pull up their diapers? Facts. Javon Brown, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, Bud Prize is in the way of making the best fight in boxing. He want all the leverage, not going to happen. I don't think he's avoiding. He just think he's king at 147. Right. But again, we're going to use his words, right? Because he said, RP salute. Because guess what he said? In order to beat a man, you got to beat the man. He ain't beat nobody. I'm going to say it again. Terence Crawford, Javon Brown, what did he say? In order to beat a man, you got to beat the man. Did he beat Keith Thurman? No. Did he beat Errol Spence? No. Did he beat Sean Porter? No. Did he beat Danny Garcia? No. So who did he beat to beat a man? Adam M, salute. Got Drama Algae, salute. Skills from New Orleans, salute. Who did he beat to beat a man? Real talk, salute. Huh? I'm asking for a friend. He said, in order to beat a man, I'm of the mindset of, in order to beat a man, you got to beat the man. That's what he said. Okay, so I'm asking y'all, who did he beat to beat a man? Jeff Horn? See, these are his words, not mine. These are his words, not mine. He said, Errol Spence ain't the man. And I'm of the mindset, in order to be the man, you have to beat the man. So I have to beat Keith Thurman. So who did he beat? Leonel Garza, salute. Who did he beat? Who did he beat? These are his words. Marvin Rollins Jr., salute. True Blue 45, salute. Who did he beat? He said, in order to beat a man, you got to beat the man. So who did he beat? Prime Minister, my brother in the super chat. He said, pound for pound is earned in the ring, not in people's imagination. This is a fact. Brandon Adam Perry, salute, great brother. Chef Curry, salute. Who did he beat? CC30 T Dub 757919, salute. I'm asking for a friend. Y'all don't believe me? Let's go to the videotape. Because unlike everybody else, I deal with facts. Unlike everybody else, they'll tell you, oh, this, and no, this is all coming from him. The horse's mouth himself. Brooklyn Life, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, yo, Blue, what up, King? Bud don't deserve 50-50. Please tell me who he has fought at welterweight, not junior welterweight. Jeff Horn? Exactly. But no, we're going to get to that, Brooklyn Life, because guess what he said? Guess what he said now? 50-50 won't get it done. So everybody was coming here talking about, oh, Errol Spence just need to give him 50-50. Errol Spence just need to give him 50-50. Now, Akin Barak, shout out to my brothers Akin Barak on Sirius XM Radio. Go subscribe to Akin Barak Show. Shout out to Akin Barak. On Akin Barak Show, Look how shocked Ak was, or Barack was. Barack was shocked. Barack asked him, okay, so if Errol Spence, he assumed, let me tell you what Barack did. He assumed Terence Crawford was going to say yes. He was shocked. He said, so I know if Errol Spence and his team, so they come up with 50-50, I assume you're going to accept it, right? Okay, bitch, I'm going to check it now. He said, I assume you accept it, right? He said, no, I don't know. And Barack said, he said, you don't know? And Ak said, okay, so tell us the reason why you won't accept it then. Right? And then he says, because I'm past that fight. I'm done with that fight. Huh? But you're still chasing Manny Pacquiao for 7 years. I showed y'all the proof the other day. He's been chasing Manny Pacquiao for 7 years. Jalen, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Real Talk said this is why the fight will never happen. Shaking my head. Why is the fight not happening? Why is the reason that this fight not happening? Real Talk. Tell the people. Why is it not happening? What's the reasoning for it not happening? Big Texas salute. Tell the people, Real Talk, what's the reason for this fight not happening? Go ahead. I want to hear your reasoning for this fight not happening. TSM7, salute. Jay Cooley, my brother in the super chat. He said, I've been told y'all about Bud. Hard head makes soft. Yeah, this is a fact. You've been saying it. You've been saying it. Spectonomous, salute. Real Talk. Go ahead and tell us. And my people, if you wasn't here earlier, you didn't come in, Ricardo Gaspar, salute. I said this, I'm going to say it again. Don't time out anybody. Don't block anybody. Not today. School of Skills, my brother in the building, salute. I know you're not going to be in favor of this conversation, but we got to have it. School of Skills is my brother. I know he riding for Bud, but you can't defend this. Levi Tolbert, salute. Michael Wu, salute. Smash the like button. Panama Jack, salute. Eric Slayton, salute. Big George, 850, what's good? NBA D Nice, salute. Chauncey Moore, salute. Where did he go? Real Talk. Tell us. Don't time out nobody today. Don't block nobody today. None of the above. I want to see everybody's comments. Big Boy, salute. V Nice Valentino, salute. Javon Brown, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping a half a dub on us in the super chat. He said Javon Brown. So I'm thinking Bud wants 60-40 his way, not going to happen. He playing games with Errol. I'm guessing that's the only way he will get in the ring. And that's unacceptable. Tab Investments, salute. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. 24 SMS, salute. So somebody, where's Real Talk? He said this is the reason why. So what's the reason why? I want to know what's your Anthony McDuffie, salute. Which you saying this is the reason why? What's the reason why? T Tate, salute. Pat's Nation, my brother in the super chat. He said he's seen what he did to Danny Swift Garcia, wants no part of Errol Spence Jr. It's unacceptable. Martell Blake, salute. Gene Deuce, salute. It's not acceptable. DJ OMG 813, salute. What's good with you, kid? We should have at least, we got 700 people now. 715 people. We should have at least 700 likes. We got 715 people. We should have at least 700 likes. Emmy Ortiz, salute. How we got, what my brother said? I think he said we got 456 likes or something. American Patriot said 490 likes, and we got 715 people. Get the likes all the way up. We need to, I'll wait. We'll wait. Let me know when the likes is at 700. Let me know when the likes is at 700. Now we just playing games. Mr. Euro Dollar, salute. Joe Ferguson, salute. My phone died. Now what you want me to answer? You said this is the reason the fight is not happening. So I'm asking you, what's the reason? What are you saying the reason is for the fight not happening? Akando Sammy Hassan, salute. You said this is the reason for the fight not happening. So I'm asking you, what do you mean this is the reason? What's the reason? What's the reasoning? And see, this is how I know. This is how I know we understand that this has become an issue because my brother's School of Skills rides for Terence Crawford 1,000%, and he's in question right now. 1,000%. School of Skills will stand tooth and nail with me debating this, and he's like, maybe he got something else planned. Mr. Tally 140, salute. Alejandro Zuniga, salute. Abdul Hamed, salute. EJ not the only fight out there, but it's the biggest fight out there. Okay, look at Real Talk. Look at Real Talk. All this discrediting and just blaming one person for the fight not happening. Okay, so what are we supposed to blame? What? So let me ask you a question, Real Talk. Shining light, salute. So how did I discredit him? Explain that. You just said I discredited him. So what did I discredit him with? Go ahead. Now tell the people what I discredited him with. Everybody, salute. So true, salute. You said I just discredited him. What did I discredit him? How did I discredit him? Please explain. Go ahead and explain to us how did I discredited him. Explain. Salute to my brother Bish B Megastar, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Bish B Megastar, man. Appreciate you 1,000%, King. 1,000%. Dropping that $500 on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, King. I appreciate you. Grind Hard Sports Nation, my brother in the super chat. He said going after Pacquiao is pointless. He's clearly pricing himself out. He does not have a belt, and everyone expecting Bud to win anyways. Yep. Facts. So Real Talk said, I discredit Terence Crawford. How could I discredit somebody I call the number one pound for pound fight in the world? Please explain that. That's number one. Get your facts straight. Number two, you're saying I'm placing all the blame on one side. Right. Because at the fight, Terence Crawford said, I'm done with the fight. The fight will never happen. Errol Spence said the fight is going to happen soon. So who am I supposed to place blame on? Now he's saying, listen to this. Why didn't I put pressure on Errol Spence to offer him 50-50? Why does Errol Spence have to offer him 50-50 when the numbers don't say he should get 50-50? And now you're saying, well, maybe now he don't want the 50-50. Now he's like a kid. This is a professional athlete. You're talking like he's a kid? Oh, now he don't want it. Now he's going to take it. Now he's going to walk away. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Money in the Ghetto, salute. Now he's like a kid. Give him what he wants when he wants it, or he's going to walk away. North Nostradamus, salute. Nostradamus, salute. Oh, give him what he wants when he wants it, or he's going to walk away. Monroe Ross, salute. What's wrong with, man? I don't understand y'all, man. I don't understand y'all. Eugene Aaron III, salute. I don't understand y'all, man. Give him what he wants it, or he's gonna walk away. You should have told Errol to just give him what he wants. You should have told Errol just to give him what he wants, and then he would have took the fight. School Skills said it, so is respect. I'm glad you said that. So shouldn't Errol Spence feel slighted when he came in the division and said Errol Spence is simply overrated? School Skills, you said it's about respect. I'm glad you said that. So shouldn't Errol Spence have felt slighted when he said that Errol Spence is not the man in the division? And they said, well, the eye test, Errol Spence passed the eye test, and Terence Crawford said, well, the eye test don't tell you the truth. Trust me. So he said he's not the truth. So shouldn't Errol Spence have felt a certain kind of way about that? Jeffrey Monroe, my brother in Super Chat, he said, what's up, Blue? What's good with you? Seb Wakes, woke, salute. No Juice, my brother in Super Chat. If Bud don't want it, move to 54 and free the belts up. Facts. Clear way. He said, Mark Cuban, salute. He said Errol Spence is not the man at 147. So shouldn't Errol Spence feel a certain kind of way? Shouldn't Errol Spence feel a certain kind of way when he said he ain't the man? Oh, but we only going to cater to Terence Crawford. The road to the lottery, salute. We only going to cater to Terence Crawford, though. Well, you got to give Terence Crawford what he wants. Because if we don't cater to Terence Crawford, then no, it don't work that way, bro. He ain't Floyd Mayweather. He ain't Floyd Mayweather. He ain't Floyd Mayweather. Show the receipt? Okay, I'll show it to you in 1 second. Glad you said that. I was going to get to it. So glad my brother School of Skills said, show the receipt. Got it. No problem. Steve J, my brother in Super Chat, he said the Bud JL will go to any lengths to protect Bud no matter what he does. They see no wrong, unlimited excuses. The man turned everything down. This is a fact. This is a fact. He said show the receipts. Right? The Bud Justice League. Okay, let me show the receipts right now. Let me give you the receipts. Let's go to the videotape. I need super chats after I go to this videotape. Let's go to the videotape. Going to the videotape. Y'all ready? I need super chats for these receipts. I need super chats for these receipts. Percy Moore, my brother in Super Chat. If Errol Spence Jr. gets that WBA title and Crawford fights another B or C level fighter, he should not be considered the number one pound for pound. Hit the like button, respect Blue. Yes, sir. Smash that like button. Salute to my brother Percy Moore in the Super Chat. Jafari Caesar, my brother in the Super Chat. Bud got problem with money. Take it out in a fight. Facts. Facts. You got an issue with him? You got an opportunity to fight him in the ring. Jafari Caesar, my brother, appreciate you. Eric Corner in Super Chat. Bud fans need to accept the fact he's all bark at 147. That's how it's looking. Oh, we're going to go to the videotape, people. We deal with facts over feelings over here, remember? What we deal with over here, my peopleizations? Facts over feelings. Smash the like button. Let's get to it. Leon Proctor, I'm going to get to you in 1 second.
Terence Crawford is eventually the big fight. Who do you want at welterweight? See, me personally, I always believe in... We talk about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is eventually the big fight. Who do you want at welterweight? See, me personally, I always believe in to be the man, you got to beat the man. And Spence is not the man at 147. Who's the man? Keith Thurman. Based on resume.
What did he say? Hold on. Do we need to rewind the receipts? Let's go to the videotape. What did he say? What did he say, people? What did he say? Let's hear it again. What did he say?
You want? We talk about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is eventually the big fight. Who do you want at welterweight? See, me personally, I always believe in to be the man, you got to beat the man. And Spence is not the man at 147. Who's in it? Keith Thurman. Based on yesterday.
So who did he say? Right? Okay, now let's listen to this. So remember, the brother said, it's about respect. Remember? Respect to Terence Crawford, right? And I said, what about when he slighted Errol Spence, right? Okay, let's listen what he had to say regarding what do you think about Errol Spence's talent.
I understand he's a champion. I understand he's got more fights, but look, when I see Keith Thurman, I see very, very good. When I see Errol Spence Jr., I see special. I do too. The eye test can lie to you. It can lie to me. It can lie to you.
What did he say? When they said Errol Spence is special, what did he say? What did he say?
I understand he's a champion. I understand he's got more fights, but look, when I see Keith Thurman, I see very, very good. When I see Errol Spence Jr., I see special.
When I see Keith Thurman, I see very, very good. When I see Errol Spence, I see special, right? What did he say?
I do too. The eye test can lie to you.
Oh,
the eye test can lie to me. It can lie to you.
Bang. What did he say? Leon Proctor, King Deacon, my brother in the super chat, dropping that $250 on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue Blood, he said, Bud Justice League, it's hilarious the way they support this. But where was the support on his 2 pay-per-view flops? But Errol Spence Jr. is selling out arenas. Facts. Smooth Groove Boxing, my brother in the super chat. Bud is moving very funny, and it isn't funny anymore. Facts. What did he just say? What did he say? Real Talk said that's when Keith Thurman had 2 belts. So let me ask you a question. When did he switch his focus to Errol Spence then? So now we're talking about, but that was when Keith Thurman had 2 belts. Okay. That's the same Keith Thurman that Errol Spence was trying to fight. But when Errol Spence said, I got a plan already, y'all said Errol Spence is ducking him. So now you come here talking about, but that was Keith Thurman. He had 2 belts. So when Errol Spence was trying to fight him, y'all came here talking about, Errol Spence is avoiding Terence Crawford. Now you want to give Keith Thurman props. Now they want to give Keith Thurman props. Now they want to give Keith Thurman props. But I thought he was trying to fight Errol Spence since he came in the division, though. I thought that he was trying to fight Errol Spence since he came in the division. Yes or no? So if Keith Thurman was the number 1 objective and Manny Pacquiao was the number 2 objective and Danny Garcia was the number 3 objective, how was Errol Spence on his radar? Please explain that to me. How was Errol Spence on his radar? Somebody explain that to me. Quan 43, salute. Y'all said that he was trying to fight Errol Spence since he came to welterweight. How could he be trying to fight Errol Spence since he came to welterweight when he didn't even view him as one of the best welterweights in the world? Please explain that. You can't have it both ways. Stop it. Paul Ruffin, my brother in super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Straight facts. I'm disappointed in Crawford's action. Love his skill set. Shaking my head. Facts. So now I'm gonna ask you this question. See, because y'all continue to try to move the goalposts, right? Continuously try to move the goalposts. Oh well, Well, it was this. Oh, well, it was that. Oh, well, it was this. No, how about it was just is what it is? William Sebastian said 50-50, my man. I'm glad you said that. Let's go to the videotape, shall we? And I hope those likes, because we got 800 people here. I hope the likes are 800. Bud is showing y'all leverage. How's he showing leverage when he's the one losing out? Please explain that. Errol Spence is doing big numbers, getting paid more, fighting the bigger fights, the legacy fights. How's he showing you leverage? Please explain that. Errol Spence is one of Errol Spence's pay-per-views. He did 310,000 pay-per-views with Danny Garcia. Terence Crawford did 210,000 pay-per-views with 2 pay-per-views. How could he possibly be showing you leverage? He gets a max of $4.5 million. How can he show you he got leverage? Please explain that. By the time Spence was trying to fight him, he had vacated the WBC. Be fair. Real Talk said that. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Who vacated? Errol Spence never vacated his WBC title. And if you're talking about Errol Spence was trying to fight Keith Thurman after he vacated the belt, then I'm going to block you. Because it's clear you just wasted my time and you know nothing about boxing. So I'm gonna ask you real talk. If you're referring to Errol Spence trying to fight Keith Thurman after Keith Thurman, he didn't vacate anything. He was stripped of the WBC title. So due to inactivity. So if you're trying to tell me that that's the reason Errol Spence tried to fight Keith Thurman after Keith Thurman didn't have the WBC title, then I'm going to block you. TB Rice, my brother in the super chat. He said the eye test might be lying to us, but about Bud since he hasn't fought any elite fighters. This is a fact. Jaime Peralta, salute. Salute my brother TB Rice in the super chat. Because we fans start talking about the fight and we build it up. No, I'm asking you a question. Because you just sat here and now you just said that he started trying to pursue Keith Thurman after Keith Thurman vacated the WBC title. Now go ahead and tell me if that's what you're referring to. Don't try to backpedal. Stand on your square. Because I got the receipts. Jermaine 419, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I'm starting to think Crawford doesn't believe he's confident that he can beat Errol Spence. He's turning down lots of money to not put his O on the line against Errol. I don't know what it is. It's about him trying to be in control, Jermaine. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like it's about him trying to control the narrative and control the situation. But he just said, in order to beat a man, you got to beat the man. Ain't that what he just said? Real talk. Now listen to this. Watch this now. See, it's better for you to just say, you know something, this is wrong. You're trying to, you continue to try, you're just digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. He says, can you play the tape of Spence saying on first take, Crawford got to get a belt first, and then we can make it happen? Well, that was because he was trying to fight the same version of Keith Thurman that you said that you give all the credit to because Keith Thurman was the man and unified, right? So when they asked him, oh, Errol, would you fight Terence Crawford? And Terence Crawford said, and Errol Spence said, well, I'm trying to fight Keith Thurman, who's the unified champion. We're trying to unify the belts. If Terence Crawford comes to 147 and gets a belt, then we can make it happen. So what point are you trying to make? He was at 140. Was he at 147? No. So what are you talking about? Imagine Errol Spence right now could be asked about fighting Devin Haney. And he's going to say, well, Devin Haney got to do something at 147 first. I mean, that's just simple mathematics. You see how that works? That's just simple mathematics. So what point are you trying to make? That's simple mathematics. Mirak Ali said, I see you looked over what I said. No, you're giving yourself too much credit. I just didn't see what you said. You're giving yourself too much credit. I didn't see what you said, Mirak Ali. Sorry, great brother. I didn't gloss over what you just said because I don't gloss over anything anybody says. So, J Reed 504, salute. Mikey Garcia didn't do anything at 147. Yeah, Mikey Garcia was undefeated. Mikey Garcia was a bigger star than Terence Crawford. Mikey Garcia was a 4-division world champion. And Mikey Garcia pushed for the fight, unlike Terence Crawford. Good try. He pushed for the fight with Errol Spence. Terence Crawford didn't. Good try. Darsley Lord. What did he do? He pushed for the fight. When Errol Spence thought that Mikey Garcia was joking, he pushed for the fight. That's what he did. Again, Terence Crawford had a plan at 147, and it didn't include Errol Spence Jr. It's not hard to understand. John Phillips said Mikey was little. So is Terence Crawford. What are you talking about? So is Terence Crawford. So what are you talking about? So if Mikey is little, then Terence Crawford is little, then why you want to see Terence Crawford fight him? Pay attention. See, this is what happens. It's just like Floyd Mayweather. Oh, Floyd Mayweather, fighting Juan Manuel Marquez. He's small. Marquez was smaller is bigger than Pacquiao. But y'all wanted to see him fight Pacquiao. How does that work? How does that work? KDDR7989, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, Blue, I know it sounds like Bud Duck and Spence. In my opinion, I disagree. He did say more in the interview and explain why he's standing where he's standing now. This is about control and power now. Right. But still, at the end of the day, it's about ego, like I stated, and he has no control of power. He's trying to create control and power from a place of not having it, because Errol Spence is just gaining more and more leverage while he's standing still. And there's nobody he could fight, not named Manny Pacquiao, that's going to give him any more upper hand than he could fight Sean Porter. HD, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I said weeks ago, he realized he ain't who he think he is. James Farnan, I don't have calling because nobody know how to do the speed limit and I don't know how to regulate it. Mantuba Hotep, Ashe. The Jessica Burton, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Jalen said, y'all got me y'all got me breaking out the dark chocolate cookies before dinner. FBT TV, salute. Just say y'all got me breaking out the dark chocolate cookies before dinner. Yeah, this is what I go through on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Don't me just do it. That's all I'm saying. I'm a grown man. I don't take, hey bro, listen. See, you further let me know. You didn't answer the question still. And now you're talking about, you see how you're going around it? Lets me know you deal with feelings over facts. Stop being emotional. That's for the females. I should hope you're a grown man. But being grown in age don't mean you're grown in mentality. That salute. It's the difference. Jay Gutter 34, my brother, salute. KDDR 7989. My brother in super chat once again. Bud already has been undisputed. All roads lead to Crawford. Last belt at 147. He wants to see how bad Spence wanted and if he willing to sacrifice for it. Terence Crawford has been undisputed at 147, but what was his level of opponent? Again, we making up. We're catering. James Jones, salute. We're catering. We're catering. That's what we're doing. Mikey B, salute. Naughty Feeder, salute. William Mo School Audette, my brother in super chat once again. He says, salute, Blue, let's cook. Yes, sir. So now I'm asking this question. Where's Sean Porter lies in this entire equation? Red Lee, salute. Where does Sean Porter lie in this entire equation? We gonna act like he don't exist? That's what we gonna do? So he gonna fight a better opponent than Sean Porter. Who? If it's not Manny Pacquiao. Who's he gonna fight better than Sean Porter? Sky High Light, salute. I'm just saying, he had a plan. Nobody had an issue with his plan. But when Errol Spence said he had a plan, everybody has an issue with it. I'm asking for a friend. Terence Crawford, in his own words, said, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Isn't that what he said? Isn't that what he said? So guess what? Let me ask you a question. If Errol Spence beats Yordenis Ugas, fights and beats Yordenis Ugas, guess what's going to happen? Uh-oh. He said, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Isn't that what he said? So he knows he's not the man at 147. Melanated Royalty, salute. He said Keith Thurman was the man, right? Didn't he say Keith Thurman was the man? To be the man, you got to beat the man. So he is admitting that he's not the man, right? That Keith Thurman was the man, right? Am I right? Juan Jr. Bossa, salute. To be the man, you have to beat the man. Isn't that what he said out of his own words? Right? Okay, so that means D. Hodges, salute. So that means he understands that he wasn't the man at welterweight, right? Okay, and now Keith Thurman doesn't hold those belts anymore, right? Okay. Dwayne Yosef said, you acting like he said that yesterday. Okay, Dwayne Yosef. So who did he fight to develop to be the man? Let's say he said it 5 years ago. What has he done to become the man then? To change the circumstances, Dwayne Yosef? So you said I'm acting like you said it yesterday. I'm glad you said that. San Francisco City Slicker, salute. The Jab Jamboree, salute. My brother Act Reach in the building. See, these are the excuses. Y'all can't just stand on your square and deal with facts over feelings and admit wrongdoing when you see it. So now, Dwayne Yosef, I'm asking you now. What has he done? Let's say it was 5 years ago. What did he do to change the circumstances? Go. Who's fighting better competition at 147? Errol Spence or Terence Crawford? So what has he done to change his circumstances? Now tell us, Dwayne Yosef. Go ahead and tell us. What did he do to change the circumstances? Go ahead. I don't care when he said it. What did he do to change the circumstances? Tell us. Go ahead. While you think about it, I'm going to get to the super chat. Salute to Oscar Lagrano in the super chat, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue. He said, drop that $500 just cause. Stimmy money. Smash the like button. Yes, sir. Smash the like button. We got 820 people. We should have 820 likes. True Culture, salute. Joe Max, salute. Go ahead. Dwayne Yosef, we waiting for you to tell us what has he done to change the circumstances. Teddy G, salute. We gonna wait. We waiting for Dwayne Joseph because he said I'm acting like he said it yesterday. Okay, good. So he's the man now. So what did he do to become the man then? Because last time I checked, who's changed their circumstances since he said that? Go ahead. St. Louis Mix, salute. He said I responded. What'd you say? South End Boston Channel, salute. Cool, please tell me who at 147 showed an eagerness to fight Crawford out of Thurman, Garcia, or Spence. Why are you talking about that? I just asked you a simple question. See what I'm talking about? Stop trying to change the narrative. Who showed the eagerness to fight Terence Crawford? Sean Porter. How about that? My brother Keon, everything boxing and sports. Salute. And Errol Smith said, 60-40, let's make it happen. So now I'm asking you, since you said that, I'm asking you, what did he do to change the circumstances? Because he had a plan already. Keith Thurman was inactive and injured. Why are we switching the narrative to Keith Thurman? Who cares what Keith Thurman done? I asked you a simple question. If he thought, let me ask you a question. If he thought that Keith Thurman was the man, like he said, my brother Keon, drop the link so people can subscribe to your channel. If he thought Keith Thurman was the man, like he said he was, salute to my brother Money Brown TV. Go subscribe to my brother Money Brown TV. If he thought Keith Thurman was the man, like he said he was, then why he ain't pay Keith Thurman? Go ahead and tell us. Because he's pursuing Manny Pacquiao like he's the legend he is, and Manny Pacquiao didn't lose 7 times and get knocked out brutally 3. So he's still, Emmanuel H., my brother, salute. So he still respects Manny Pacquiao, right? So Keith Thurman lost to Manny Pacquiao, right? He holds Manny Pacquiao in high regards. He holds Keith Thurman in high regards. Keith Thurman only lost to Manny Pacquiao, so why not pay that man the $10 million he's looking for then? Go ahead and tell us. Because he said to be the man, you got to beat the man, right? And clearly it's not about belts because Manny Pacquiao don't have a belt. So now explain to us why he ain't paying Keith Thurman then. Go ahead. Now tell us that. Go ahead. Explain. Why you trying to think about what you're going to say to explain? I'm going to get to these super chat. Antonio Hicks, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, you right. His caliber of competition doesn't even come close to Spence's. Right. It's not even up for debate. Antonio Hicks, and salute to you in the super chat. It's not even up for debate. Go ahead. Now, did you respond to that? What fights has Thurman earned $10 million? It don't matter what I think. Arturo Soto, salute. See, you're still trying to change the narrative. It's easier to do this. It's easier to tell the truth. Instead of trying to defend it, it's easier to just tell the truth. It's easier to just go ahead and say, listen, Terence Crawford ain't doing the right thing. Because now you're talking about what has Keith Thurman done to earn $10 million. Why are you asking me that? When Terence Crawford holds him in high regard. He said he's the best in the world. And if he holds Manny Pacquiao, who you said is a legend, and obviously Terence Crawford holds him in high regards because he's still trying to fight him for 7 years. So if his Keith Thurman only loss is to Manny Pacquiao, well, then they offset each other. So then Keith Thurman didn't take a step back. So if you hold him in high regards and he's the man that you got to beat to become the man, then why not pay him? Don't ask me what Keith Thurman has done. What did Keith Thurman? I'm gonna ask you a question. When Terence Crawford said Keith Thurman is the man, in order to be the man, you got to beat the man. What did Keith Thurman do at that point in time? He didn't change. His circumstances didn't change either. The only circumstances that changed was Errol Spence. He got better. So you talking about what did Keith Thurman do? Well, then why he holding him in high regards, great brother? Why did he say that Keith Thurman is the man to beat? Tell us that. Jeffrey Brooks, my brother in super chat. Bud says a lot of things. I think his angle towards this fight is to prolong it and let the anticipation build up for a much bigger fight. It can't get no bigger than it already is. Thurman had 2 belts then. That's what he did. Okay, so let me ask you a question. You say Thurman had 2 belts then. Okay, he holds Thurman in the same high regards that he holds Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao don't have a belt. So why is he trying to fight Manny Pacquiao? So now it's about the belts. You see, it never changes. Y'all never just come here and say, well, it just is what it is. Y'all always change the narrative. Well, now it's about the belts. Okay, Manny Pacquiao don't have a belt. So what's his reason for trying to fight Manny Pacquiao now? Keith Thurman was the man to beat then, not now. How's he not the man to beat now when he only lost to Manny Pacquiao? And he holds Manny Pacquiao in high regards. For 7 years, he's been trying to fight Manny Pacquiao. So obviously, he holds Manny Pacquiao through the stratosphere, right? So if he only lost to Manny Pacquiao, then how much of a step back did Keith Thurman actually take? Oh, it's about the belts then, right? Because one of those belts that Keith Thurman had, it lies with Errol Spence. So now you saying because Keith Thurman had 2 belts. Well, last time I checked, shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Last time that I checked, it's 2 belts on Errol Spence waist. So if it's about Keith Thurman having 2 belts, then what about the 2 belts that Errol Spence had? That don't mean nothing? Y'all, we could do this all day. We could do this all day. So Errol Spence, what about Errol Spence's 2 belts? Since it was about Keith Thurman was the man to beat because he had 2 belts, right? Because Keith Thurman beat, let me ask y'all a question. Watch this now. What did Keith Thurman do to get those 2 belts? Who did he beat? Watch this now. We can do this all day. Again, I'm going to tell y'all, it's better to just say, hey, man, he ain't doing what's right. Because Keith Thurman became the man. Why did he become the man? Who did he beat to become the man? Watch this now. Who did Keith Thurman beat to become the man? Who did he beat to become the man? You know who he beat? Who's the biggest 2 wins on Keith Thurman's resume, y'all? Who's the best 2 fighters on Keith Thurman's resume? I'll wait. All Things Poppin' TV, my brother in Super Chat. Keith said 10 million was his max and will negotiate. He sure did, but they ain't gonna talk about that though. Taylor for Wealth, salute. We got 850 people. How many likes we got? Right. Shy Sir. Shaisha Tampico said Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, right? Right? Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, right? Who did Errol Spence beat in his career? I'll wait. Errol Spence is unified. He beat Sean Porter for the belt. He beat Danny Garcia. He beat Kell Brook. So how come he ain't the man? Because he got 2 belts now, just like Keith Thurman did. So how come he ain't the man? So isn't he, Rafi Gracie, salute. So isn't he the man to beat then? Huh? Wouldn't that make Errol Spence the man to beat then? But he's not the man to beat. I mean, this is what y'all said, not me. Jadon 1, salute. Trick Nolte, my brother, salute. Anthony Nelson, salute. I'm confused. I'm confused. So Dwayne Yost, my brother, he said, in my opinion, Errol Spence is the man to beat. Right. So then that means that he should get 60-40. Because if he admitted that Keith Thurman is the man to beat, in order to be the man, you have to beat the man. If you gotta, in order to be the man, you have to beat the man. Well, then you're saying that you're not the man. In order to become that man, you have to beat that man. So if you got to beat a man, you got to beat the man. Well, then shouldn't he, to beat a man at 147, he got to beat the man. And who's the man at 147, people? Come on. Talk to me. Y'all on the wrong channel for that. I think sometimes y'all forget where y'all at. So in order to beat a man, you got to beat the man. So who's the man at 147? Randy Ridley, salute. Who's the man at 147, y'all? Because Errol Spence put himself in position to be the man. So now he put himself in position to be the man. Now he's the man, and he's supposed to give up his leverage. And Terence Crawford didn't change his circumstances? I'm confused. That's Oliver, salute. Robert Johnson, you biased. I swear Spence ain't the man. Okay, so who's the man then? Listen, people, we're not timing anybody out. We're not blocking anybody. We're not doing any of that. Everybody has their own opinion. Keith Taylor, salute. So this brother just said, I'm biased. He says, Robert Johnson just said, you're biased. Spence is not the man at the top. Stop it. Okay, so I'm asking you, who's the man at the top then? Now you commented, you said I was biased. So now tell us who's the man. Explain your point. I'm giving you the floor. So explain to us, right? Robert Johnson, explain to us. You have the floor. It's 900 people watching you now. You on the clock. So now explain to these 900 people who's the man at the top. Fifth Ward Mogul, salute. Go ahead, tell us. Hakeem Berrien. Crawford wanted to fight Spence for years. You have no clue what you're talking about, and there's no point me even addressing you. Spence been playing games. This is his response now. Spence has been playing games since him and Bud met up at the fight. Excuse after excuse. First he told him he got to go clean up his side of the street. Now it's 60-40. What are you talking about? He has the same objective that Terence Crawford had. And let me ask you a question, Robert Johnson. So if Robert Johnson, is Errol Spence Terence Crawford number one objective? Yes or no? Watch this. This is easy. I could do this all day. Is Errol Spence Terence Crawford number one objective? Yes or no? Juan Carmona, salute my brother in the super chat. Talk about how Canelo sold 20 tickets in one day. Who's the biggest star in boxing? What 20,000 tickets did he sell? And show the proof. Right hook 1,000, salute. Kevin Faulkner, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Bud is a top ranked lounging. He likes the wall between him and top fighters. He is balking because the fence is there. He would be taking on tough fights if built that way. Oh, for sure. So now I'm asking you, right, great brother? You said, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Robert Johnson. You don't know what conversation they had in private. Spence don't really want to fight. Okay, and clearly you're saying that you know what conversation they had in private, right? Robert Johnson, you was there. Tell us the truth now. Stand on your square. If you team Crawford and you his team or your Terence Crawford, stand on your square. You was there. Robert Johnson. Rolando, salute. Was you there? Oh, okay, so you don't know either. Okay, right. See what I'm talking about? No, you wasn't there either, huh? So who told you that's how the conversation went? Because I know people who was there. Do you know people who was there? Lion of Judah 4-4, salute. This is Team Spence channel. Okay, call it what you want. I'm asking you a question, right? That's not going to stop me from asking this question. Were you there, and who you know was there that told you how the conversation went? LeVar DeMoss, salute. Because I know people in Terence Crawford's camp that was there and told me how the conversation went. So were you there? And who told you from their team how the conversation went? Go ahead, tell us. Ari Ryder, my brother, salute in the super chat. It's been a minute, bro. Salute, Blue. Hey, bro, shaking my head. Crawford fans are delusional and do you remember I told you Crawford don't want no problems with Spence? That's a fact. You told me that a while ago. Robert Johnson, I'm talking about what they might have talked about. What they might have talked about? Okay, so I know people on Terence Crawford's side that told me how the conversation went. It was there when the conversation, a phone call happened. But you talking about what they might have talked about. But you trying to discredit me. Truly Israel, salute. Be more Baltimore, salute. Errol Spence is not the man. Okay, so who's the man? Be more Baltimore. Who's the man then? I never said I was there. So what he said, so what they talk about since you okay, so go back and watch my interview with Bernie, who's like his brother. Before you respond. See, you came in talking about, oh, you're biased and this, you don't even know what you're talking about. Now go back and watch the interview I did with Bernie. Go back and do that. Bernie is his brother. Now go back and watch that. I'm pump faking. How am I pump faking? I had I had Bernie, his brother, on here. On here. What am I pump faking about? And how would you know I'm biased? If the first time you watched me and you said I was biased, then why you continue to watch me? Sir David, salute. Fuzzy C1, my brother in Super Chat. Spence is the 147-pound king, period. But be more Baltimore, he said that's not the truth. So I'm asking him who's the king at welterweight then? Jalen said, what is pump faking? He's saying that sometimes you got good news, sometimes you bias. Oh man, you can't have it both ways because I stay the same all through. Be more Baltimore said Terence Crawford is the man 147. Has he beat better competition than Errol Spence? Yes or no? The Bossy Creed 215, salute. Von D. Gaming, salute. Has he beat better competition than Errol Spence? Yes or no? And be honest. Be more Baltimore. Go ahead, tell the truth. Because by Terence Crawford's standard, he said to be the man, you got to beat the man. And he said Keith Thurman was the man. So he is admitting that he wasn't the man. And then he never beat Keith Thurman. And he never beat Pacquiao. And he never beat Errol Spence. And he never beat Sean Porter. And he never beat Danny Garcia. Well, then how is he the man at 147? Dash Oliver, my brother in Super Chat. Crawford accomplishments this titles against a bunch of nobodies. His biggest name on his resume was Amir Khan, and we all know he gets knocked out a lot. Yeah. But I'm delusional. Patrick Norwood, salute. Percy Moore, my brother, back in the Super Chat. One word to describe my brother Blue is fair. He hit the like button and subscribe. Blue is cooking. Facts over feelings. Facts. He said, I have good news, then I have biased news. Which one is it? Ken Massey, salute. I'm the same every time out. Somebody tell me, y'all tell me, when you watch me here on this platform, for years, my brothers have been here for years since I had 50 subscribers. Have I changed? Melanated Royalty, my brother in the Super Chat. Has Bud ever had a 50-50 fight? No, he hasn't. Never has. Has anybody seen me change? You watch me and say, oh, this dude switched up. Anybody can say that. Who's watching me here and say, oh, man, big ticket 1230, salute. This dude switched up. Who? Young Scholar, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, "What's good, people? Salute to you, Blue. Spence, that dude, they tripping up in here, straight up. Facts. You can't make this stuff up. What did I tell y'all before we even started? Facts over feelings is not going to exist today. It's just not." Eric Horn, my brother in the super chat, he said Crawford hasn't fought no one at 147. Name someone. They can't. Tiana Scott, peace of blessings, Queen. Joe Max, salute. They can't. Ahmad is Ahmad. My brother Ahmad is Ahmad. Well, they're gonna say my loyal, but all the people that they recognize here, they're gonna say, according to boxing experts, he's the #1 welterweight. No, he's not. Not even ESPN, the platform in which he fight on, has him the #1 welterweight. They have Errol Spence at #1. ESPN has Errol Spence ranked the #1 welterweight in the world, and that's the platform Terence Crawford fights on, not Errol Spence. Full counter boxing, salute. L won't fail, my brother, salute. Eric Horn, my brother in super chat. Crawford has a 4. Right. And I've given him props. H bro, salute. JT, my brother in super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, "Why is Spence the only one belt collecting? Why didn't Bud put in any work to clean out 147 to make undisputed faster to earn half? Bud waiting until there's one fight away to say no is a duck." Oh, I got to read that again, JT. Why is Spence the only one belt collecting? Why didn't Bud put in any work to clean out 147 to make undisputed faster to earn half? Bud waiting until there is one fight away to say no is a duck. Yep, Oakland man, salute. Can't make this stuff up. They're gonna say I made it up. All I did was give you the facts that all I did was give you the info coming straight from him. Straight from him. Is it me saying that he's not fighting Sean Porter, or is his actions saying he's not trying to fight Sean Porter? I know, but y'all gonna say, "Well, Sean Porter don't want the fight because he ain't pushing for it." I know. Everybody got pushed for the fight against Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford. And watch this now. Let me show y'all something else. John's Empower One, salute. Empire, salute. Let me show y'all this. What did Bob Arum say about Keith Thurman? Now, Terence Crawford said, to be the man, you got to beat the man, and said Keith Thurman was the man. What did Bob Arum say about Keith Thurman? Harry Wright, my brother in the super chat. He said, Crawford excuses he won't fight Porter because he know he can possibly lose and mess up a future payday. He's been hurt, LOL, by lesser fighters. It's a fact. What was Bob Arum, Terence Crawford's promoter, that he stands by? What did Bob Arum say about Keith Thurman? Terry Smoot Jr., my brother, salute. So enough Peter, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, dropping half a dub. I believe one person will lose before they fight each other. Most likely be Bud. I don't know, because he ain't fighting that level of competition. He said the PBC made a deal with the WBA, and Top Rank doesn't have a deal with the WBO. Make it make sense. Okay, so Robert Johnson said you biased and I stand by it. Okay, so tell us what I'm biased about. We'll wait. What did I say I was biased? Tell these people here something I said that wasn't true. We're gonna wait for you. Tell these people I said something that wasn't true. Because I'm biased. Telling the truth can't be biased. So tell these people what I said that wasn't true. Top Rank owns the WBO. How many fighters Top Rank. You got a direct line to the WBO with Top Rank. Antonio Freeman, salute. Yeah, we know Christopher Woodard, but I'm gonna give it to him. Hustle Slim, salute. He's defending one side and saying I'm biased. He said you got fighters you won't discredit, and you got fighters you will point blank, and that's that. Okay. So what? How do I describe Terence Crawford? Robert Johnson. Tell these people, how do I describe Terence Crawford? How do I introduce Terence Crawford? School skills say you ride tank and you ride butt all the time. Well, if they don't give me a bike to ride, then they can't ride them. That's the difference between them and everybody else. Fight the best without excuses. Then, okay. What did I ride Gervonta Tank Davis about? Let me ask you a question. Dwayne Yosef said you have your biases. Okay. With who? Dwayne Yosef, you've been here for a long time. What biases do I have? I could do this all day. Did I just talk about Gervonta Tank Davis? Because he just said I ride Tank Davis all the time. Did I even mention what happened with Tank Davis? Did I make a video about that? Did I talk about that? I just mentioned it yesterday with Kurt because it's a topic, and we moved on for about 2 minutes. So what did I ride Tank Davis about? Go ahead and tell these people. And Dwayne Yosef, you said that I'm biased. I have my bias. Okay, with who? Go ahead. Melanated Royalty, my brother in Super Chat. People forget that Errol originally wanted EJ over Crawford. Oh, and people forget this, Melanated Royalty. Didn't Bob Arum say, I'm not negotiating for Keith Thurman and Sean Porter? I will only negotiate for Errol Spence Jr. But Terence Crawford told you, in order to beat the man, you got to beat the man. He said about Tank's next fight. Okay, so let me ask you a question. School skills about Tank's next fight. Said why he's fighting him. Okay, why would he be fighting? Let me ask you a question. Simple mathematics, right? Simple mathematics. Tank Davis fighting Mario Barrios is a bigger fight than Tank Davis fighting Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, Gary Russell Jr. I don't know. Just my hunch. Yeah? Okay, let me ask you a question. School skills. Didn't Tank Davis say, I'm not fighting, I don't feel comfortable fighting at 135, I'm staying at 130? How many fights did he have at 130 since he said that? And now he's going over 135 to fight at 140. Make it make sense. Josh King Slime, 518, my brother in the super chat. Salute, King. There's no reason that 50-50 will get the fight done. This is clear. Bud does not want no smoke with the truth. Hashtag facts over feelings. This is, yeah, but no, they're going to tell you otherwise. Salute to my brother, King Slime, 518, my brother in super chat. Appreciate you. Bunny BA, salute. Jeffrey Brooks, salute. In the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. I'm starting to understand what Bob said. He's losing money on Bud. I didn't understand at first. Bud doesn't want to play the underdog in order to become the A side. I think he will beat Spence, but he's approaching it wrong. Yeah, it's a 50-50 fight. General Squad, my brother in super chat. You are biased, Boo Bud, towards the truth. Yeah, you know, Bunny BA said that I'm biased. Yeah, how? Y'all have yet to say it. Dwayne Yosef, if Tank struggled to make weight at 135, isn't it far-fetched he could fight at high weight? Okay, so let me ask you a question. Did I say it or did he say it? Did I say it or did he say it? Now, he said Tank and Devin are friends. You see? Y'all, the delusional people here are y'all. Now, School of Skill said Teofimo Lopez duck Tank. Ryan Garcia duck Tank. Tank and Devin are friends. I don't know. Is it just me? Or has Devin Haney been calling out Tank Davis for a long time? And is it just me when Devin Haney called him out and went, ES News, Ellie Setback asked Tank Davis about Devin Haney. What did Tank Davis say? Devin Haney is just a clout chaser. He's a clout baby trying to build his name off of my name. So now you're telling me that they are friends and they're not looking to fight each other. Big brother in life, my brother in super chat. Blue, what's Gucci, fam? I just dropping on you. The stimmy check just came. LOL. Salute to you, kid. So now School of Skills. You see what I'm talking about? So now School of Skills just said, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the silliness I deal with. And then y'all say, I'm biased. DP Rocker, salute. So now he's saying, well, Devin Haney and Tank are friends. Ryan Pompey, salute. Salute to Rhode Island. Devin Haney and Tank are friends. Go look at the interview. Devin Haney has been calling out Tank, and Devin Haney even went on the show, $1 million worth of game with Gilly the Kid and Wallow, and he said, I stopped Tank and make Tank quit in sparring. He don't want to fight me. That's why he's avoiding me. And if anybody got the tape, I'll pay them $10,000 to give me the tape. And Ellie Setback even said to Tank Davis, he's asking me for $10,000 to show him the tape that I have, but I don't do that. I'm not releasing the tape to nobody. Now, School of Skills is talking about they're friends, so they're not looking to fight. You can't make this stuff up. But I'm biased. So he's going to gloss over everything that Devin Haney did and talk about their friends. Right. Percy Moore, my brother in the super chat. If Bud fought the best, then this convo wouldn't be. This is a fact. Right, Ahmad is Ahmad. Help me understand this. Rashad Rook, salute. Melanie Royalty said Tank got mad at Floyd for training Devin Haney. Right. Right. He got mad at him for training Devin Haney. But now they're saying, all I do is ride Tank. What are you talking about? Now he's saying there's too many other fighters out there for Devin and Tank to fight. So who's biased? Me or you? Because I said they should fight each other. Now you talking about they need to be fighting other people. The Boxing Creed 215, salute. I'm confused. And so Robert John said, now I'm only biased against Terence Crawford. So no other fighter I'm biased with but Terence Crawford. You can't make this up. So now think about this, right? Now let's think about this. Be more Baltimore. He said you are. Okay, you've yet to prove how I am. You continue to say it, so show me. Why would Devin fight Tank when guys like Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez are out there? What are you talking about? Now, Tommy Renfro, I'm biased towards Teofimo Lopez. So now, School of Skills said, why would they fight each other when they could fight everybody else? He said, I'm talking bad about Bud. How am I talking bad about Bud? Last time I checked Be More Baltimore, I called Terence Crawford the best fighter in the world. How could I be talking bad about him? Now make that make sense. Milani, salute. Make that make sense. Ancestral race, salute. So now Devin Haney is trying to fight Tank Davis. So y'all trying to blame me because Devin Haney wants to fight Tank Davis. So Devin Haney's been calling out Tank Davis, but it's because of me. I'm being biased because Devin Haney wants to fight Tank, and you don't want Devin Haney and Tank to fight. So I told Devin Haney to fight, to say that he wanted to fight Tank and push for the fight. Camille Z, my brother in the super chat. Salute, Blue. Better be versus Canelo. Who wins? That's a good question. Arthur better be if he gets hit a lot. Canelo puts his combinations together very, very well. Now Bunny BA, he says, I mean, are we touching on Wilder or nah? You know Wilder's your favorite. Okay. I was waiting for that to come. So now Bunny BA, who's been here forever, is saying Wilder's my favorite. Okay. What did I say that was biased towards Deontay Wilder? I never denied that that's my guy. But I'm going to ask you a question. What did I say that wasn't true about his situation with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua? Go. Go. Kevin Fulton said, better be beats the brakes off of Canelo. Go ahead. Now tell us what I said wasn't true. Terence Crawford said, we love you, Blue, but get a new topic. I talk about Canelo Alvarez all the time. Lack of focus has you confused. Eric Winfield, that's not true. What's not true? Go ahead. Now tell us. Because listen, I gave y'all a platform today. Go ahead. Now tell us. Gayella Ladder Milk. Salute. She said, peace of blessings to you, Queen. How you doing? She said, Spence is that guy, period. He said, Tank will fight Devin when the time comes, like undisputed. At what weight class? You can't make this up. DSONTL. You always biased. Okay, biased about what? Cookie Monster, salute. You never once, he said, you never once gave Fury an ounce of credit. Why would I give him credit when I could show you that there's something wrong in it? There's an asterisk by it. Why would I give him credit for it? Southpaw boxing meter, salute. You give credit where credit is due. So why would I give him credit for it when there's asterisk by it? Go ahead. So did you not see the gloves? No, that don't mean nothing to you. Jay Mitchell, my brother in Super Chat. I think some people that are fans to a certain fighter and feel if you're not upping their fighter when you speak, there you are biased to their fighter. Oh, this is a fact. This is a fact. Israel Vasquez, salute. Big T 1414, salute. See, they come into, man, why you ain't talking about Canelo now? 1.1K likes. Because I stopped saying smash the like button, we don't smash the like button. Terry Smooth said, yeah, they smashed they may have cut the stream. Yeah, because, no, it's the weather, bro. The weather's bad. Kevin Faulkner, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Keep preaching the truth, bro. You have been dropping facts, and these dudes are like women trying to shame you for hurting them emotionally. Yeah, man, you can't make this up. Boxer MMA 365, salute. Get the likes up. We should be at 1.1K. Yeah, I know it's buffering bad, right? You froze, dog. Bunny BA said I'm frozen. Oh, man. Yeah, man, it's the oh man. Yeah, the numbers is dropping like rapidly. John Anderson, my brother in Super Chat, is Bud a pay-per-view star? No. Michael Johnson Basator say you good. No, the numbers are. Yeah, PBC paying y'all. Be more Baltimore, man. John Legene, salute, my brother John Legene. Big snack pack, salute. Terry Small had to refresh. Yeah, it's raining bad here, my peoples. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Rangers love, salute. Quay Scott, salute. I don't know what's going on with this, man. Yeah, it's the numbers dropping. Now we back at 600. Told you as it started, right? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Damn the Prophet, my brother, salute. No, it's the weather. I got a bad connection, man. One honor, salute. What's the weather? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Boxing Trav, salute. Yeah, it's freezing. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K, man. St. Louis Mick, my brother in the super chat. He said, Blue, you only bias when your facts hurt their feelings. Sad. That's a fact. That's a fact, right? So these are the same people, but when I'm saying something that they agree with, then I'm telling the truth. Oh, Blue Blood spits the truth. When I'm saying something they agree with, or I'm telling the truth. When it's something that pertains to their favorite fighter, St. Louis Mick, oh man, this dude's biased. No, you're biased. See, they don't even hold up a mirror and don't realize. Signature sound, salute. Yeah, man, that's a bad habit I got. Signature sounds, man. It's a bad habit. Smash the like button. Salute to my brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's good with you, Kurt?
Blue Blood Sports TV. What's good, bro? What's
Hey,
up, chat? How's everybody?
Kurt, I think we on the verge of having to resume this tomorrow because my connection is dropping. It is dropping rapidly, man.
I figured it have some problems before I got on. You was buffering really bad, and man, it's raining cats and dogs out here.
Yeah, it's this is. I'm looking at both, and I have it on my other devices, and it's dropping. It's just buffering and loading and loading and loading. I don't know what's going on, man, but it's raining bad out here.
We'll resume tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Salute to my brother Carolina Ryder coming through, dropping that hundo on us in the super chat. He says salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, Kurt, man. But real quick, Kurt, smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. John Sheehan said, connection good in the UK now. Bobo said we back. Yeah, it's still dropping. It's still dropping. William O. School on Dead said we back strong. Okay. Lord Sweat Real, salute. So Kurt, what did you hear the it's still dropping on my end, man. Buddy Road Truck Trap Sports, salute. Roy H, salute. Kai, salute. Kurt, did you hear what Terence Crawford had to say about the 50-50?
Yeah, I heard what he said.
What's your thoughts on that, Kurt?
Well, like I said before about Terence Crawford, everything that comes out his mouth is negative when it comes to boxing fans. He's very delusional, and I'm the biggest Crawford fan, but nothing good is coming out of it. There's no encouragement, and he's fooling himself. Then I'm hearing that he never wanted to fight Porter or Spence. So everything he says, like I said the other day, that's coming out of his mouth is all wrong. And I used to be confident about the fight being made, but every time this guy say something, it ain't happening. It's going the other way. So right now, March 24th, 2021, I'll be shocked if the fight happens. Hell, Blue, I'll be shocked if he fights Sean Porter.
Yeah, but Kurt, they saying I'm biased.
These are the facts. Listen, chat. I don't have a favorite fighter to the point where I'm going to be biased because at the end of the day, boxing comes first. When Crawford retired, boxing's still going to be around. Spence retired, boxing's still going to be around. But we have to call a spade a spade. Crawford is wrong in every way, the way he's going about things. And that's what we see.
Right. And when he's saying, oh, salute. They said we good in Canada. Salute. Appreciate you. Be more Baltimore. Tell them to come on. I invited them 10,000 times. Nicholas Long, salute. Nicholas Long said we good in Australia. Hey, tell Terence Crawford to come on the show. Tell Bomac to come on the show. Bernie was here. I got Bernie to the point where Bernie said, I don't even know why he's not making the fight. I would just do it. Didn't he say that, Kurt?
He sure did. We had him on the show. You heard it from the horse's mouth.
Right. So Butch Cassidy, salute, my brother. He said we good in Canada. Salute to you. Now, Kurt, School Skills said you're not respecting Terence Crawford. Boxing MMA said 365 signal is good in Ireland. Salute. Yeah. St. Louis Mix. Wait, you dropped another one? King Judah, salute. St. Louis Mix, you dropped another super chat? I got the one before Carolina Ryder. That's the last one I got, St. Louis Mix. The one before Carolina Ryder. Be more Baltimore. Keep saying it. Get Bud on your show. You tell him to come on.
Let me say this, Blue. What School of Skills says. School of Skills, it's not like I'm disrespecting Terence Crawford, but as a boxing fan, if we allow fighters to do what they want and don't put no pressure on them when they ain't doing right, they can kick us anywhere. And this is why boxing is in the condition that it's in, because enough fans don't put pressure on certain fighters to make the fights so they can do what they want, and you get mismatches. You have to hold their feet to the fire. You know what they say, pressure busts pipes. So you'd be surprised how much our fighters listen to these shows, and you'll be surprised the pressure and the power that the fans have. I don't care, I don't care if Crawford's my favorite fighter. When he's wrong, he's wrong.
Mm-hmm. John Anderson, my brother in the super chat, he said Bud mad at EJ because he is where he wants to be. Facts. So now Kurt, he says 50-50. Is not going, I don't know if I'm going to take that, man. I'm past that fight. Okay, so Kurt, he don't want the fight. Is it safe to say, Kurt, he just don't want to fight now?
He said it out of his own mouth. when he was being interviewed with the Zone. That's the most discouraging thing. That fight is behind me. I go by what people say,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't believe he said that. I was like really shocked.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying 50-50, but I mean, I wish Earl has all the right to keep it 60-40, but what if one day Earl just said, okay, I'll give it to your demands 50-50, and he's the bigger name, but and, and Earl will do something like that. I trust him, just to make the fight for legacy purposes. I wanted the fight still get made.
Dwayne Yosef. Bud felt disrespected by Spence and just trying to give some of that back. Okay. This is the last time I'm gonna address this, right? Dwayne Yosef, did you listen to the entire show? I'm asking you this. Did you not hear what Terence Crawford said about Errol Spence before that? Did you not hear what Terence Crawford said when he was did I played it? Did you hear it? How could he be tired of something? You know what, Kerr? I can't even. You can't make this up. PJ Hackmaster, salute. Be more Baltimore. Look how silly this is. Once he beat Errol, are y'all going to respect him? Somebody enlighten him. You see what I'm talking about? You should educate yourself before you say stuff.
We're not talking about in the ring. We're talking about negotiations. I said it's a 50-50 fight. It's not shocking that Terrence win. We talk about getting, making the fight happen. This is what we're talking about, me and Blue. Making the fight happen. You're putting up roadblocks because of your attitude. What happens in the ring is what happens in the ring. That doesn't have nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Right. Dwayne Yost said I had to step away for a second. Okay. So you didn't hear when Terence Crawford was asked about Errol Spence and his skill set, and Terence Crawford said, and Stephen A. Smith said, I look at the eye test with Errol Spence, and his skill set tells me he's the goods. And Terence Crawford said, your eyes are lying to you. Your eyes are deceiving you. How was Errol Spence supposed to? And then he said, he ain't the man. So what is Errol Spence supposed to make of that? Since okay, so now you gave Terence Crawford. Oh, Terence Crawford, you gave him a pass, right? He's good for that, right? Because he felt slighted. So you gave him a pass. He's in his right. So now I just showed you that Errol Spence actually was slighted. Terence Crawford slighted him before that happened. So now let me ask you a question. Are you going to give Errol Spence a pass? Because you said that I was biased. So now let's see if you're unbiased. So now Terence Crawford is entitled, goodbye, man. Now I can't listen to you no more. Now I can't take you serious. You see what I'm talking about, Kurt? So he said that I was biased. Now he's saying Terence Crawford entitled his opinion. But when it was Errol Spence, he said that Errol Spence slighted him. So now Terence Crawford was well in his right to feel that way because he offended Terence Crawford. But now I'll show you that Terence Crawford actually offended him first. Now you're going to say, well, Terence Crawford is well in his right to have his opinion. You see how that works, Kurt?
Yeah, people just, they're not using their head, man. It's when the fight, was talked about, I didn't know who was in the wrong because it was coming from both sides. But things will show themselves, and what's in the dark comes to light. Then I start seeing like Terence Crawford saying things that wasn't right. And then he starts saying the more and the more he opened his mouth, and the 60-40 thing came about, and he wanted 50-50. I said, no, Spencer's a bigger brand. He has a right for 60-40. I think that's a fair deal. then his attitude got worse, and he's not making it even. He's not making it better by any means of the imagination.
St. Louis Mick, my brother, you dropped salute to my brother St. Louis Mick in the super chat. You must have stepped away, or you must have had a bad connection. He said you missed my first super chat, so I'll say it again. They only call you biased when the facts hurt their feelings, Blue. If they don't praise their guy, you biased. Exactly. No, St. Louis Mix. I read that already, bro. You might have had a disconnection or might be behind. But I read that already. So you sent it twice. You sent the same thing twice. I read that one already. Salute to my brother Hardbody J Timo in the building.
Blue, I want to give thanks to Sean M. He's always supporting me. He just sent me a super chat. So thank you for your support. Sean M is a blessing talking to the chat and being on the show. And thank you for your blessings. I appreciate that, Sean. Thank you very much.
Yeah, they show love, man. Much love in here, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. We should be at 1.1K. Jeffrey Brooks, my brother in Super Chat, he said Crawford is young and doesn't understand the political side to all this. That's why I don't understand why Bomac isn't being an influence. Terence Crawford will be 34, bro. Curtis. Jeffrey Brooks, he's 34. He'll be 34 in October and September. He'll be 34 in September. So you mean to tell me Teofimo Lopez is 22, understands more than Terence Crawford? Devin Haney?
It's so bad now that in his career, we'd be lucky if he could salvage 2 fights for legacy, Porter and Spence. We'll be lucky. You could forget 3 or 4. You can forget that. And we ain't getting that from Terence Crawford. We'll be lucky if we get 1. 1.
And Kurt, you can't make this up, Kurt. Sean M, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He says, Luke, can keep the pressure on these fighters if we can call them that. LOL. He said, if we could call them that. Yeah, man, it's just Kurt, you can't make this. Kurt, just removing yourself from the show and being my brother. Am I being biased, Kurt?
I'm gonna be honest with you, no. Because I feel the same way about Crawford. If I was on Broader Market, that's downtown Newark, I used to have a booth down there, and we used to talk boxing every day. And I would feel the same way. If I was at Port of Spain, that's a popular hangout where we talk boxing and watch football. It's like a sports bar. I feel the same way. If I was home in my room alone thinking about the situation, I feel the same way. I'm on Blue Blood show, and I feel the same way. He's in the wrong. I didn't know who was wrong at first. I was blaming everybody, promotional companies, Bob Arum, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. Then it start tipping. It start going in the direction, Terence Crawford's direction. And that's where we at now. Come on, the fight is behind me. Come on, man.
Right.
What is we doing over here?
Right. And then to say 50-50. And did you see Barack face when he said that?
Yeah, me and him had the same face.
Yeah, he was so taken back. He was like, and then and Ock is like, all right, so tell us what's the reasoning now. Like it's just like I've never seen this. I'm on Antique Salute. Kurt, I didn't even see this from the Pacquiao fans. I've never seen this before.
You never know what Terence Crawford going to say.
JT, my brother in the super chat. Yeah, they JT, they forget what they said about Errol Spence. I just don't bring it up. Right? He's living paycheck to paycheck. Remember that, Kurt?
Yeah.
He's all he does is Tip the bottle. Remember that, Curry?
I remember all that.
Right. But he's offended. Like, I don't get it. Salute to my brother JT in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, Bud and his team called Spence out his name, made light of his accident, said he was living check to check, then demanded respect. Spence has never disrespected Bud personally. Bud has repeatedly. You can't make it up, JT. Can't make it up. Jeffrey Brooks, my brother, back in the super chat. He said, okay, well, he obviously doesn't understand how this goes, Blue. Oh, this is a fact. Or he do, and he don't care.
And what makes it so bad is that I'm watching, like, sometimes if I don't watch a fight, I'll watch the press conference. And because the press conference, the anticipation could be something. And I'm watching Hagler and Hearns, the way they was going at each other. They you know, they wanted each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it made the fight even fun and more anticipated. You know, they call you the hitman. When I get finished with you, they're gonna call you the hurt man. I'm gonna break every bone in your body. I love that. We ate it up.
Mm-hmm.
But Terence Crawford is completely different, man. He just reluctant and oh man, it's when he said that, man, I was so discouraged, man.
Yeah.
The fight is behind me. What? It's the biggest fight in boxing.
Right. And that's my thing, Kurt. How could the fight be behind you? But Kurt, you don't mind continuously pursuing Manny Pacquiao, Kurt? For years.
I never want to. I don't want Manny to get him the fight because he pissing me off, man. He's really messing up the sport of boxing. Boxing needs this fight, and he's doing boxing a disservice by. And I'm not saying him alone, but he's not making it easier. He's making it harder.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting up roadblocks.
Mm-hmm. Salute my brother Hardbody J Timo in the building in the super chat. He got a show coming up. I'm trying to go to his show, Kurt, in October. He said they forgot how the PBC channel Errol has Bud in his top 5 pound for pound. Right. But Terence don't have him in his. Stormy B Man, my brother, what's good with you, Stormy? Go subscribe to my brother Stormy B Man. It just is abundantly clear. It's abundantly clear to me, Kurt, that everybody has, they have a short memory when it comes to what Terence Crawford and his team has been saying about Errol Spence. So when you show the fairness in it, no, you just one side, you one side. No. See, it just at the end, it just shows that they just don't like Errol Spence. Period. You can't say, Kurt, he said, Terence Crawford said this, Devin Blocker, salute, out his own mouth, Kurt. To be the man, you have to beat the man. And that man, Moped Mosley, salute. He said the man is Keith Thurman. And Max Kellner said, Master Khalik, salute. Who you want to fight? He said, I'm of the belief that to be the man, you got to beat the man. And Keith Thurman is the man. And Stephen A. Smith said, well, the eye test tell me that Errol Spence is the man. He said, well, your eyes are not telling you the truth. Okay. So now, what has he done to become the man? So, Kurt, isn't he saying that he's not the man? That Keith Thurman is the man?
Yep, that's what he said.
So if Keith Thurman is the man, Kurt, and Keith Thurman has lost his belts, and Keith Thurman beat Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, to gain those belts, right? Then if Errol Spence beats Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, well, don't that make him the man?
Yeah, he knows that. He knows that.
Right. Raw 1980 Lawhorn, my brother in Super Chat. I want to hear what Fraud Crawford fanboys got to say about all this. I've been said Bud don't want to fight no top 5 or top 10 competitors. I mean, it's just hard to. It's just hard to. You just can't. You can't dispute it. You can't debate it.
No, I can't fight for him when he says stupid stuff, man. I mean, it's stupid to us, but it's not stupid to him, and
Right.
that's disturbing because it is because you're holding up the biggest fight in boxing. If this fight is not made, it's going to have a negative impact for a while because we're going to be saying who would have won between Crawford and Spence, and that's something we'll never know. And that's the worst when you can speculate and you fighting in the same division at the same time, two undefeated fighters. When that happens in boxing, it has to happen. That's Ali and Frazier all over again. You had two heavyweights who was undefeated. One was the people's champion, one was the champion. And they fought with no problem.
Mm-hmm.
See, Blue, boxing is funny because, the boxing gods will bless us with two fighters that come along at the same time. Trinidad and De La Hoya is another one. It had to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Leonard Hearns had to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But they defying that by and this still can happen, but it doesn't look like it.
Nope. Joe Brown, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He says, "Shout out to my boy Blue and Kirk. Terence Crawford is upsetting to me, and it is disappointing to a true boxing fan. By the way, do you guys agree with Teddy Atlas' latest comments about the UFC being more better than boxing? The sport itself, I understand what Teddy Atlas was saying. He was saying, I do agree with Teddy Atlas. And I'm sure Kurt would agree with Teddy Atlas' standpoint as well, because he was coming from the standpoint, Kurt, of having a commission. They have Dana White, so they get the best fighting the best. He wasn't talking about the actual sport versus the sport. He was talking about the landscape and the way it's constructed and how things are done there. And he says that it's lap in boxing. And he was saying that boxing needs a commission, Kurt. They need this. He went, Teddy Atlas, Kurt. He went in because it started with them talking about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, and he said it ain't never gonna happen. And he went in. He said they don't respect the fans. The sport of boxing don't respect the fans. The sport of boxing don't respect the fans' opinion. They don't respect anybody's opinion. They just like she said when she came on here, Kurt. You get what you pay for in boxing, not what you want.
That's perfectly said, and I agree with Teddy Atlas. They just don't respect us.
Right.
They don't.
Nope. Mr. Mont, my brother in super chat, he said, "Missed my first super chat, Blue." No, I ain't get it, great brother. I didn't get it. I could see it at the top. I don't know if y'all is the connection or something like that, but I didn't get it, Mr. Mont. Salute to my brother, Mr. Mont, in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. Abdul Anwar, my brother in super chat. I love Bud. However, I was appalled with Bud saying the fight is behind him. If you want the bread, beat the bread winner. Floyd had to do this with Oscar De La Hoya. Right, but you can't tell him that, though.
How fitting that Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, May 29th may be the fight of the year. Most anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
Let that ring in.
Mm-hmm.
Let that ring in. A 58 and a 54-year-old may steal the spotlight on these young champions.
Jackie,
so
go ahead, Curb. Sorry.
So when we talk, when the younger guys say, "Oh man, y'all older dudes, you being too hard on today's," no, we're not, because if we don't do it, boxing is going to be even worse. You have to hold people accountable. You have to raise hell. When we talk about a certain subject over and over again, because you just don't let it go. Because if you let it go, then they feel, hey, nobody's saying that, I can do whatever I want. They already think that. It'd be even worse.
Mm-hmm.
We have a platform and we can voice our opinion. And I know they listen. I know for a fact that certain fighters listen. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Now
That's
I don't care. I don't care though. You made it big. Who this Kurt Sugar dude, whatever, talking all of he, never in the ring. Yes, I was in the ring. I trained fighters too. So, that's the first thing they're gonna say.
right.
But but hey, I ain't no yes man. I'll tell you in the face. I'll be like, hey, you doing a bad job.
Right.
You
They
ain't
don't.
you ain't doing a good job holding it up, holding the sport of boxing up.
They don't want to hear that though, Kurt. It's just turned into what they can gain from boxing, and they don't realize this is the issue that I have, Kurt, is that they're not realizing all they're worrying about is what they gain from the sport, but not how they gaining it. You're gaining it from the fans that are putting their hard-earned money up, but get upset when the fans want to see you fight the best. How does that work? Kurt, you can't go to McDonald's and tell them. You go to McDonald's and say, "Hey, I saw this on the commercial. I wanted to be like it was on the commercial." Oh, well, just take what we give you. Well, then you don't get my money. And this is what people don't understand. Nato the Great, my brother in the super chat, he says, it's funny, people dislike Spence, but I haven't heard anybody give a valid reason for disliking him. People just dislike greatness. Shaking my head. Yeah, this is a fact. They can't help themselves. Can't. Matt Green, my brother in super chat, he said, ask the Bud fans this. If the script was flipped and if Errol was saying everything Bud said, would they be saying the same thing or bashing EJ? Right. No, we know if the script was flipped, that they would be saying, "Oh man, Errol Spence don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight." That's what they'd be saying. We already know Matt Green.
Let me ask the chat and you this, Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Off the top of you guys' head, that this is for the chat, and I want you to put it in the chat. Say Spence and Crawford fought, and Crawford accepts 40%. How much money you think he will get for the Spence fight? Put factor in pay-per-view. How much you just think he'll get when it's all said and done?
16 million. At least. Especially with things opening back up.
And that's be by far his highest payday. By far.
Mm-hmm. And again, and Kurt, let's say he did it after the Ugas fight, right? Well, then it would be a chance for him to create history again, like Evander Holyfield. He'll be a 2-division undisputed champion.
And if he win, he'll get the lion's share.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get maybe 60-40 because he got something to stand on.
Right. Right. Kurt, there's no way. If Danny Garcia did 310,000, Sean Porter did 325,000. There's no way that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence do anything under 500,000. There's no way. And we saw Errol Spence we saw his live gate with Danny Garcia. So imagine his live gate with Terence Crawford. Because Kurt, this ain't just us saying it's the biggest fight in boxing. Every major platform believed it. Look at ESPN. They think this is the biggest fight in boxing.
It's different, Listen, Fury and Joshua is going to do well over there, overseas, but in America, when it's the biggest fight in America, it's the biggest fight in the world because we're the number one media market. So why would Spence pass up? I mean, not Spence, sorry. Crawford pass up an opportunity to make money, possibly if Spence beat Ugas, which more likely will happen, and the fight will be for undisputed. You got a payday and you won, and there's a rematch. You be set. And nobody, and if you fight Spence a second time, and if you beat him again and walk up to the sunset, nobody ain't gonna say nothing.
No, right. It's a legacy fight. Jay Murray's in the super chat. Tournament every 4 years unless the division has an undisputed champion. Yeah, that makes sense, but it ain't gonna happen. That
Ain't
makes
gonna happen.
Nope, not gonna happen. Salute to Jay Murray's in the super chat. Appreciate you. Peace be free, my brother in the super chat. If he doesn't fight Spence or Porter, then will he go up or fight Ortiz now or what? Who knows?
None of them fights is gonna happen. Listen, the Ortiz fight ain't gonna happen. I just got a feeling it ain't gonna happen. Spence fight, no. Porter fight, no. And if none of those fights happen, his legacy is gonna take a major hit. It's gonna take a major hit. We know what kind of fighter he is, but you gotta fight somebody.
Mm-hmm. He's just moving to the drum of his own beat. That's okay when you Floyd Mayweather, Kurt. Solo Productions, my brother in super chat. T-Bud is going to look like the guy who ran if we don't get the fight. That's a fact.
Yeah, and it's going to start looking like that. And years down the line, it's going to change the narrative. People going to be like, man, he ducked Spence, man. See, I'm a proud man. I would be like, we got to fight. That's why I got on Charlo. But if Crawford don't take these fights, man, he's not going to be remembered.
Mm-hmm. Camille Z, my brother in super chat again. Fight going to be like Mayweather versus Pac, 2 years late. Yeah. It just you can't. I mean, only people that are trying to, you can't defend it. You can't. Salute to my brother Dow Rock Strong in the super chat, dropping that. What's that, Kurt? That's a little over a quarter of a hundo. Drop that 30-pack on us, Kurt. He said, "What's good, Boo Bud and C. Kurt?" He said, "How did the professional black fighters such as Sugar Ray Robinson and others avoid the corruption of the then prevalent Italian mainstream their stellar records and reputation? Blessings to you, great brother."
Well, Sugar Ray Robinson, the mob came to him early in his career, and he told a mob guy that I don't do business like this. And that was it. They left him alone out of respect because he has so much respect for Sugar Ray Robinson. They didn't hound him, but others, unfortunately, was caught in the mob's webs. But that's how Sugar Ray Robinson avoided the mob. He just told him he don't do business like that. And they left him alone. That's how much respect he had.
Mm-hmm.
Others wasn't that fortunate, but Sugar Ray Robinson is one of the few fighters that wasn't mob control.
Mm-hmm. Salute to you, Daryl Rock Strong, in the super chat, man. We appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. 1,000%. LeVar the Most, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. I'm starting to think Bud is of Spence because why chase a 42-year-old champion who's past his prime over a guy who's clearly in his prime of his career? What's your thoughts, Kurt?
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't make sense. I mean, why he's want to fight Manny so bad where he's not going to get the respect he think he's going to get, because of the name. People going to be like, oh, the fight would be different if Manny was young. Crawford would have beat Manny if Manny was younger because of the styles. But Manny being 42, you're fighting a guy who's a shadow of himself, and Crawford would not get the respect that he thinks he's going to get if he beats him. Manny has no belt, so what is he gaining? He'll make money, sure, but the money's right there for Spence too. You would get a lot of respect if you beat Spence, and you know what? Because we'll say, man, he's everything we thought he was, especially if he knocks Spence out or he wins convincingly. We'd be like, man, Terence, I know he was good, but he's great, man. He's better than we thought. You see what he did to Spence? That's what we'll be talking. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
We won't say nothing else about Terence Crawford. He'll be off the hook for his lifetime. And they fight a rematch and he beat him again or something, or the fight is close or whatever. But he will have the respect and the adulation from the fans. He don't have that right now. The only Sugar Ray Leonard is beloved because the legacy fights he had. He didn't make the Herman fight hard. He didn't make the Duran fight hard. He didn't fight prior, but that wasn't his fault. But if he didn't have the Hearns and Duran fight, and him and Pryor didn't fight each other, then they already called Leonard a duck, which that's not true. But that's what they'll be calling him. But he has legacy defining fights. Leonard had a very short career because remember, Blue, he retired like 5 times,
Mm-hmm.
but he left his mark, his indelible mark on the sport by having those defining fights. And that's what the sport is all about. So when we talk about fighters, we'd be like, man, he beat Ali, he beat Frazier and Foreman, and those are the fights we talk about. We don't talk about fights that we forget about. We would never forget about the Ali and Frazier Rumble in the Jungle, and I mean Foreman, that's Rumble in the Jungle, but the Thriller Manila and the fight in 1971. Those are etched in your mind. Holyfield and Tyson, and Spencer Crawford. It's a super fight, man. Two undefeated fighters that are champions.
Mm-hmm. KP for KC5, my brother, salute. Dwayne Yosef said, salute Blue, salute Kurt, salute to the chat, and salute to True Israel. It's dinner time. Salute to you, great brother. Enjoy your night. Bunny BA in the super chat, he said, I'm team #man down, but I don't think Crawford is avoiding from anybody. Man, I think he thinks he knows his worth and he's sticking to it. I can't bad talk him. Nobody's bad talking him. But he only knows his worth when it comes to Errol Spence, Bunny BA. There's a disconnect there. He knows his worth and he's standing on the square. I don't have a problem with that. But he only knows his worth when it comes to Errol Spence. He don't admire his worth when it comes to Manny Pacquiao. You can't have it both ways. You got to make it make sense.
His worth to me is getting a multi-million-dollar check if he fights Spence. That's his worth. That's his worth. He's going to get paid.
Right.
That's his worth.
CSF HBJ Dawes, salute. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'll just get ready to say all them titles, man, because the Spence and you guys fight is coming. It'll be announced shortly. That fight is coming, and Spence beat Ugas 3 titles. Terence got 1, and you got a chance to fight for undisputed. And just imagine if Joshua and Fury fight, and Crawford and Spence fight, we could have 3 undisputed champions this year. Don't forget Taylor Ramirez is for undisputed. That's a banner year in boxing alone.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's right in boxing, it don't go the way it should go.
Right.
Never.
So he'll take an 80-20 split with Manny Pacquiao. 42 years on no belt. But they're going to say, oh, because Manny Pacquiao is a legend. Right.
An old faded one, man. He's not going to get the respect, especially if he wins in dramatic fashion. Then they definitely going to say, that wasn't Manny. He beat a guy, an old guy, and, Manny would have beat him if he was younger. That's what they're going to say.
Darius Mason, my brother in Super Chat, do you think he'd make more money in 2 fights with Spence than all his career earlier fights combined?
I think so.
He gonna make super money, man. It's a super fight. It's a super fight.
because the pay-per-views is going to sell, and that's where you make your lifetime money. The pay-per-view, does well, man. You getting paid off the back end, man.
Mm-hmm. So we can't say he's standing on the square, right? We can't say he's standing on the square and demanding his worth. So what is it?
Because I mean, when you fight the better opponents, the more money you're gonna get. Look how much money Fury and Deontay Wilder pulled in with their 2 fights. That's career defining money.
Right.
They made a lot of money.
Can't make it up, Kurt. Nato the Great, my brother back in the super chat. Blue and Kurt, do you think it's something that Crawford sees in Spence skill set that makes him avoid the fight? Or is it just ego thing? It's just ego.
Ego. Terence ain't cut like that. He don't care who it is. He gonna go in there and fight. That's who he is. His mother would tell you, when he would, I used to pay the kids money to beat up Terence, and nobody can. He's a dog by nature. Shows Errol. That's why I want to see it. They're so different but same.
Mm-hmm.
If you really take time out to sit down and think about it. And it's not he don't care who it is, because Terence will go after you. He and plus he found out he could knock you out. He got 6 knockouts in a row, lightweight knocking out welterweights.
Mm-hmm.
He just have strange idiosyncrasies, strange ways. That's all.
No, hard body JT Mo. We ain't forget about Deontay Wilder. No, sir. Sheena, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Stephen Young, my brother in Super Chat, he said Teofimo versus Haney, Tank versus Gary Russell Jr., Bud versus Spence, Charlo versus Canelo. Some great potential trilogies we never gonna see.
Damn shame. Yeah, I'm glad you said it.
Mm-hmm.
If we're lucky, we'll get 2. If we're lucky. Hell, give me Fury and Joshua. I'm into that fight. And Wilder fight Ruiz after I ain't paying no $50 to see Ruiz and Areola on Fox Sports pay-per-view. You can keep that. Miss me with that.
Southpaw Boxing Media, my brother in the chat. He said, why is that these people get so offended when people like Blue and the rest of us hardcore boxing fans tell it how it is regarding the state of the sport and specific boxers, and we get called, because they can't help. Because again, Southpaw Boxing Media, you know why? They deal with emotion. They're not dealing with facts over feelings. You got to deal with facts over feelings. That's the difference. KDDR7989, my brother in the super chat. He said, let's see if PBC, Al Heyman, and Spence give Ugas 50-50 over Bud off the jump for that last belt over there, though. It will be very telling. Your thoughts?
Ugas ain't getting no 50-50.
No.
They ain't getting no 50-50.
No. They ain't getting no 50-50, bro. Yeah, Southpaw Boxing Media. That's what it is. When you listen, see that this is. I say this all the time. People like movies because it helps you escape reality for 2.5 hours. Some movies even their new what's the new movie, Kurt? Justice League. They got the new Justice League, Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
Movie 4 hours long.
Yeah. Me and Stormy was talking about it. I'm gonna watch it. I heard it was really, really good.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
4 hours long. So people will sit there for 4 hours. You know why? It's something is fiction. Eye of the Tiger, salute. Main Bank, salute. You know it's fiction, right? Godson 1, salute. But you'll sit there for 4 hours and watch it. You know why? It helps you escape reality. It helps you. Go ahead, Kurt.
What's that old classic Houdini song? Escape, I need a break. Yeah.
Right. Exactly, Kurt. That's exactly what it does. Man, it's pouring down rain. The ice cream truck is going past, Kurt. First of all, it's 8 o'clock at night. It's dark. It's completely dark. 8 o'clock at night. It's pouring down rain, and the ice cream truck is going past. There's zero.
All in New York. All in New York.
Only in New York. Kurt, there's 0 kids outside. There's nobody outside. It's dark. It's pouring down rain, and the ice cream truck is out here. Really? Really, ice cream man? Man, you can't make this stuff up. And it's like, it's not even warm. It's like, it can't be no more than 40-something degrees.
Yeah, man, it's coming down, man. It's, you know, my wife is like, if it was raining, if I knew it was raining, I wouldn't have been outside, you know, but.
Yeah. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this up. Mo your sword, salute. Yeah. Come on, man. It's pouring down. Y'all can hear the rain. I don't know if you can hear it. It's coming down. The wind blowing and everything. And he's out here selling ice cream. Come on, man. Cerebral Shadow Boxer, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said Bud got his fans looking silly. They saying Spence should give Bud 60%. If says, okay, I will give you 60%, Bud will probably say, no, I want 70% now. Right, like Manny Pacquiao. See, here's the thing, right, Cerebral Shadow Boxer? Manny Pacquiao is giving him a runaround, but I hear nobody complaining about why is Terence Crawford continuing to pursue Manny Pacquiao and Manny Pacquiao is giving him a runaround. Nobody. Manny Pacquiao said he wanted 20 to 25 million, according to Bob Arum. Now Manny Pacquiao said, oh, it's 50 million on the table. Now I want 40. They don't see nothing wrong with that. That Terence Crawford would take 10 million and give Manny Pacquiao 50 million, 40 million. Right? Omega Red, salute. They don't see nothing wrong with that. Who's giving them a runaround? Isn't Manny Pacquiao? So you done what they said, oh, well, he's done with Errol Spence. Errol Spence giving them a runaround. Manny Pacquiao's giving them a runaround. You don't see a problem in that? And he continued to pursue Manny Pacquiao? I'm confused. And Pacquiao's 42 with no belt, like Sheena said. 42 with no belt. Past his prime. But y'all don't see a problem in that. I'm confused. Amazing. Teddy Fresh, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, Blue, that ain't the ice cream man. That's the yeah, that you know, that's my sentiments exactly. But you know, I said it, you didn't. I mean, you said it, I didn't.
Man, you know, when you said about the ice cream truck, he's right on the money because I was thinking about the old Master P album cover.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Kurt. Yeah, you can hear him, Kurt?
No, I can't hear. No.
Oh man, he's still out there.
Ice cream.
8 o'clock at night, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.2. Get the likes to 1.2. Smash the like button. Matter of Stark or Winterfell, salute. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.2K. We should be at 1.2K. Smash that like button. Yeah, I don't get it, Kurt, man. Soul Truth, salute. William O. School Ardent, salute. Yeah, you can. William O. School Ardent. You can't. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2. Jalen said, "Big perm out there looking for some." Yeah, you can't make this stuff up, man. Can't make it up, Kurt. So anyway, Kurt, we this weekend we got Dylan. What other fights we got this weekend, Kurt?
I'm trying to think, because I always miss one or two. I think, don't we got boxing tomorrow?
I feel like we do.
Yeah, Ring City. I think a woman fight tomorrow. Serrano.
Bermudez. Yeah, Amanda Serrano. Yep.
Ring City something tomorrow night.
Yeah, just sort of weigh-in.
And who else we got? The Saturday. Mm, maybe only White and Povetkin. But I'm looking forward to that fight. And did you see the Jerron Ennis interview?
Oh, when he called out Terence Crawford and Errol Spence,
Yeah.
put him on notice.
And he said he gonna punish and knock out Lipinets.
He said first he gonna make a statement out of Sergey Lipinets. Oh, Kurt, he said it's so smooth, right, Kurt?
Sure did. Man, I hate to say can't miss prospect because I done seen a can't miss prospect miss and boxing before, but he is closest to can't miss that I've seen in recent years. Man, I'll be shocked if he doesn't have a great career, man. It takes a lot more than skills, and I want to see, does he have all the other intangibles. I just got a feeling about this guy that he's the goods, man, and he's still improving. He's not in his prime yet, and I want to see how he does against top level competition. Because once he start boxing, because he's aggressive, but he fighting lesser competition. But once he start boxing from the outside, you can forget it.
And Kurt, he said he trying to go up to 168, as much as all the way to 168.
That's what he said.
Yeah. JT, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said Bud fans have no issue with Manny stringing Bud along for 7 years and doubling his price because it's not about purse splits. It's about Spence being in position of power and they can't stand it. That's a fact. That's a, like my brother MREC TV said, that's a fossil fact. Salute to Godson One, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, can we just admit that Bud is all hype? All his best work that his fans praise him for came from beating non-contenders and weak champions. He knows it's a strong possibility he could lose to Spence and Porter, so he's avoiding them.
I wouldn't say that. Bud can fight. It's hard going undefeated, man. I mean, Calzaghe, Mayweather, and Ward did it. It's hard when you fight top level competition. The nature of the sport is that you'll lose a couple. When you fighting guys like Spencer Porter, but he's not hype. Bud can fight, but if he loses though, it's not because he's hype. He just lost to a fighter that beat him on that night, or maybe a better fighter in Spence. But Terence Crawford is the goods, man. He highly skill set. He's a dog. We seen it, and I like when fighters get hit. I want to see how they react. When they get hit. Ali, had problems with, contrary to popular belief. Ali early in his career, where he could move around the ring, he couldn't get out of the way of a left hook. He kept getting knocked down with a left hook and stuff. Fighters, they have vulnerabilities. They with certain styles. We've seen Roy Jones get knocked out by Antonio Tarver. It's just shocking because who they are. When you see them, get hit flush. It's always a shock, Blue and Chat, when you see a guy that's a blue chipper fighter like Mayweather and Roy Jones. When they get hit flush, it just seems like your heart skips a beat because you're not used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Mayweather was hurt against Mosley, that was a shock.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on?
And Leonard Ellerbe started panicking. That's what we do. We box, Floyd. Get back to boxing. He was panicking.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty. That's the beautiful sport of boxing. You just never know what's going to happen. I wouldn't be shocked if Spence beat Crawford or Porter, because now you're fighting A-level competition, and sometimes it's just not your night. Sugar Ray Leonard said he used to look in the mirror when he's in the dressing room, get ready to go in the ring, and he said, "It ain't gonna be my night tonight." He said it's the scariest feeling that a fighter can get when he knows it's just not there.
Mm-hmm. Eric Horn, my brother in the super chat. He says, salute. I get skill set and he's a dog, but Crawford gets a lot of credit and benefits for the benefits for a weaker comp. He hasn't been a dog against A-level fighters. Yeah, that's true. We gonna find we speculate that because what we see his skill set is, but you're right. Once we see it,
find out.
yeah, we're gonna find out, Kurt.
But Roy Jones used to face that same, criticism because he was in the division that didn't have a lot of competition, but you knew he was a great fighter, but he didn't have the opponents, in the beginning, middle of his career, he didn't have the opponents. He beat Bernard. Bernard was green, but certain fighters face that, the competition ain't stellar and you wonder how good they are, but Terence Crawford is the goods, man. He really is. He has a very high skill set.
Salute my brother G5_Gabe. What's good with you, G5_Gabe? Great brother, man. Yeah, smash that like button. All right, Kurt, man, let's get on out of here, man. Get the likes up, man. Let's work, man. But Kurt, let's go and close it out and get on up out of here.
Yes, indeed. Another installment of Blue Blood Sports TV. Thank you, chat. Thank you personally, Sean M, for the super chat supporting us. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Thank you for your patience, man. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a show, man. Great show, Blue. And it's raining out here. I'm gonna watch some basketball tonight. Go Nets. But we'll be back tomorrow with some more boxer talk. My name is Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, and we will see you tomorrow.
Salute to Southpaw Boxing Media in the super chat, dropping a dub on us in the super chat. Kurt, he said, salute to Blue and Kurt, best boxing channel on YouTube, hands down. Salute to you, King, man. Southpaw Boxing Media, man. Drop the link so people could subscribe to you and support you too, great brother, man. Salute to Southpaw Boxing Media, Kurt.
Yes, indeed.
We appreciate you, great brother. You hear him now, Kurt?
Yeah, I heard that.
Listen.
That's crazy, bro. You sure that's ice cream, man? When I hear that music, Blue, in chat, that reminds me of this old classic movie, Assault on Precinct 13. That movie was crazy.
Oh, I love that movie. Man, y'all hear?
I hear that. Yeah, you still out there.
You're going 8:30 at night and pouring down rain.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, you can't make that up, man. You can't make it up, man. Unbelievable. But let's get on out of here. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like your shitty videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.